Oh. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, we are live. It is the Los Angeles Sparks taking on the Indiana Fever. So, our first look at the Los Angeles Sparks this season. I don't get to see them yet. What's up, Paul? What's up, Shay? What's up, Carmen? Wilson B, Jacob Frederick, Joe Brown, J Dog, Mark Jess, Stephen Inks. Hello, welcome on in, everybody. How's it going? Oh, there we go. What's up, Daniel Berry? Today is Thursday. Hello, what's up, man? How's it going? Welcome on in, y'all. The Fever finally returned here after a 4-game road trip. Well, they only won 1 game on those 4 games on the road. 1 game. Oh, what's up, Enoch? What's up, Tristan Allen? What's up? Yeah, I see your new profile. We see your new profile, J-Dog. What's up, Jared Brown? It's your 24th birthday. Happy birthday, Jared.
Happy birthday, Jared.
What's up, Michael Evans?
Are
What's
y'all
up,
watching
Bateman?
round 2 of the draft? Are we watching round 2 of the draft, or are we watching this, Sarah? Shay, Woo? What are we live for right now?
Honestly, could give 2 craps about the second round of the draft.
Well, I care, but are we going live for that, or are we going live for this?
This game, baby. What's up, Lawrence? Yeah, Caitlin Clark not playing tonight due to a growing injury.
Groin injury. And, well, been speculating on whether or not she's actually been hurt this whole entire time, and I don't know. Maybe she still still hasn't been 100%. Or maybe it's being cautious with her because it's back-to-back. Tomorrow they play the Wings.
I think more so probably because they had to travel all the way to Indiana and then had to travel back to Dallas tomorrow. Maybe they thought it was best to just rest her today. I think that might be it. What's up, Richard? What's up, Charles? What's up, Big Rod in the building? What's up, Coleman? What's up, Nevada Mark? What's up, guys? How y'all doing? Welcome on in. We are 20 likes away from 100 already. Thank y'all so much.
Tough start to the season for CC. It has been Ozymandias. I mean, there's been some good games, but yeah, I just feel like maybe she hasn't been 100% this whole entire season. She got hurt in the preseason. In the preseason, and it's been speculated ever since that she hasn't recovered fully 100%. Even though she took the 2 weeks off, some people thought that she wasn't 100%. Maybe she's not. But it's been a rough start to the season for the Fever. You know, the fact that at one point they were under 500 with all the new acquisitions and everything like that. Stephanie White being out due to personal issues, and hopefully everything's okay there. The DeWanna Bonner situation. It's been rough. It's been rough. Not the start that everyone thought it would be, but they're still playing the season, so we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, we're only 15 games into a 44-game season, so plenty of time for them to turn around. And lucky enough tonight to face a team that's not so great. The LA Sparks on the season are 4-11, so there's a good chance to win without Caitlin Clark here tonight. Especially if Kelsey Mitchell and Lexi Hall could play like they did last game against Seattle.
And I guess you're gonna forget about Aaliyah Boston, who just absolutely tore it up too.
I mean, arguably probably the greatest season of her career so far. Her 3rd season in. What's up, Scott Brown? What's up, Julia? Hello. So Fever didn't pick up a big Julia. They ended up picking up Ari McDonald.
Which is great. Ari McDonald was fantastic in her placement on the team during the injuries to Caitlin Clark and Sophie Cunningham. And it sucked to see her get released. She didn't get picked up by anybody else. And with the spot open, because of DeWanna Bonner situation, she was able to re-sign back with the team. And this time it's for the rest of the season. She's gonna. I believe she's playing tonight. I didn't see
Yeah,
anything that she wasn't gonna be playing tonight.
mhm. I think she would be listed on the injury report if she wasn't playing tonight, so she should be good to go.
Yeah, because they desperately needed her.
Mm-hmm. Be some.
She was at one point. I mean, some moments of the game, she was just the best player out there,
Mhm.
defensively and offensively. I mean, I didn't really see any true weakness to her game. She had great court vision. She was able to find her teammates with her facilitation and playmaking abilities. She was able to push up the ball from the backcourt, run the half court offense, knock down perimeter shots, drive to the rim, play good defense. I forgot how many steals she had in her short stint with the Fever earlier, but I think it was like 6, 7 steals in that time
Mhm.
span. She was absolutely crazy. So it's great to have her back. Wilson says, "Oh, they waived Bonner." Yep, they waived Bonner, which that's what I figured was going to happen. Some people thought that she would get traded because she demanded a trade, but I was like, I don't think so. I don't think that's going to happen because she had a $200,000 contract, and in the WNBA that is a lot of money. And if someone was going to trade for her, they'd have to get crafty to find a spot for her and take her contract on, and that wasn't going to happen. So the Indiana Fever are just going to have to eat that, waive her, and she and her camp had told the entire WNBA that unless you're the Mercury, don't pick her up because she's
Yep.
not going to play.
So she will be a Mercury here pretty soon. I'm sure once she clears waivers, she'll be a Mercury. Unless they just don't want her.
Why did she demand a trade? Well, my guess is it's because it wasn't a fit, and that's what they said too. It wasn't a good fit, and it wasn't from the very beginning. It sounded like a great idea in the offseason when they signed her to the contract to bring in her veteran presence and to be in that starting lineup. She just did not look good. She looked really slow. She did not fit the system. She came off the bench for a little bit before just being out. But I don't know if there's more to it than that because Dewana Bonner put on her Instagram, I think it was early this morning, that said, when the time is right, because people have been going after her, right? Saying that she's a quitter and all that stuff. She said, when the time is right, I hope the apologies are as loud as the disrespect. What does that mean?
Oh,
And I even said that what was it? Maybe the last stream. I said, did something happen? Was there something else? Because we've seen players get signed to teams and join teams, veterans or whatever, and it's not a good fit. We've seen that before. And Dewana Bonner just sits out, says she's not going to play. She has no interest in coming back, just because of a fit issue. I wondered if something else happened, and judging by what Dewana Bonner said this morning, maybe something did. Maybe there's something else to it other than just a bad fit. So I don't know. Maybe there'll be something more to come out down the road, but that was kind of cryptic.
whoa, yeah, that's really wild. We'll definitely be finding something out. Where at least it comes to that post. Huh. Wow. It wasn't just because she wanted to be a starter in his. I mean, that could be part of it, but obviously with that post, something happened.
Hmm. I don't know. We'll see. I guess.
I think somebody at her age would be okay with a bench role if she fit with the right system or he fit with the right system, no matter what the sport is.
Hmm.
Huh. And a couple people are saying that the Mercury have they waived TJ McConnell's sister, so maybe they're making room for Bonner.
Oh yeah, they are. She's gonna be on that team.
Mm-hmm. Hmm. That sucks. I know McConnell. I know McConnell's sister was out for a while. I think she hurt her knee.
Hmm. What's up, Rory? What's up, Goodman? Hello, Damon. And is near. What's up, Richard? Hello, Michelle. ¿Cómo estás? Paul Menton, JD Lamonte, Sheila, Deliza. What's up?
How's it going, guys? Welcome on in. We just hit 100 likes. Thank y'all so much. What's up, Bradley Reynolds? How you doing this evening, man? Good to see you. What's up, man? Warrior, you took Lexi to get 10 plus points today.
Lexi, well, she's coming off a fantastic game, and well, she's been one of the most improved players this season. And against this Sparks team that's giving up 87 points a game, 87 points a game? Yeah, I mean, I think they're all in line for a pretty good box score tonight. Aaliyah Boston, Kelsey Mitchell, Lexi Hull, Ari McDonald. I would assume.
Ooh, I mean, Lexi, she dominated the boards, the hustleness, the scoring. She's just done everything so well this season. Very impressed. Love it. She's definitely going to get 10 plus points tonight. Absolutely. Yo, Irving, the $2 donation. Bro, it's been a while. Roach's power time, bro. What's up, Irvin?
What's up, Urban? How you doing, man? Is everything all right?
Good to see you, man. Thank you so much for the two, bro.
Thank you.
Fever's winning tonight? Well, I mean, again, they're facing the 4-11 Sparks. Even without Caitlin Clark, they should be able to get business handled tonight.
Fever coming off of a huge win against the Seattle Storm on the road. Aaliyah Boston, she put up 31 points, 8 rebounds, 3 assists, and 2 steals. Kelsey Mitchell, 8 for 14. Pretty efficient night, 26 points, 4 assists, 4 rebounds from her. Lexi Hull had a double-double against the Seattle Storm. She was everywhere in that game. Almost had a triple-double. She had, I'm sorry, just a double-double, I'm sorry. 15 points and 11 rebounds. 15 points and 11 rebounds for Lexi. Dantes had 10 points off the bench, but she won't be playing tonight. Her contract was suspended. She's going to go play Brazil basketball. And so we won't see Dantes for, I think, a few weeks. Mm-hmm. But Ari McDonald's back, if you're just tuning in. So Dantes is not going to be playing. She's going to go play in Brazil. She's out for several weeks. Ari McDonald is back, and she's back for the rest of the season. Cece is out tonight due to a groin injury. She's listed as day-to-day, last I saw. So I don't know if they're just going to rest her because it's a back-to-back. Tomorrow, the Fever are playing the Dallas Wings in Dallas against Paige Beckers. Maybe she'll play tomorrow. That's my guess.
Yeah, like the fact that this is so weird, this back-to-back. They had to fly all the way to Indiana from Seattle just to have to go all the way back to Dallas for back-to-back. I'm surprised it wasn't the Wings game today and the Sparks game tomorrow.
Who's replacing DB? Well, the person they picked up was Ari McDonald. Ari McDonald. They don't play the same position, but coming off the bench, it's going to be Sydney Colson, Brianna Turner, and Ari McDonald. Well, I wonder what the starting lineup is going to be. Is Sophie going to be in the starting lineup for the Fever tonight, or are they just going to throw Ari right into it?
It's Colson in the starting lineup.
Colson's going to be in the starting lineup. Gotcha. Yeah. Okay. Avatar, thank you so much, man. Let's go, Cubs. Wilds is not to repeat comments, but Josh, thoughts on the Bulls pick now that you sit on it for a bit? I was watching Sanjay, the play that we drafted last night for the Chicago Bulls, and yeah, I mean, this dude's got so much ability, man. The dude's an athlete, and I think he's something he could be really good for us. He's raw. There's a lot of Bulls fans that did not like this pick. And you know what? I'm not going to blame them. I'm not. Because we haven't had exactly great luck over the years. Now, last year, we did a great job of drafting Matas Buzelis. That was fantastic. He's been great. He's going to be great for us as he develops. But for every Matas Buzelis, there was a bunch of other picks that just didn't really pan out. Like Patrick Williams, another guy that came in with all these tools and stuff like that, but a bit raw and never developed. Is that going to be the same thing with Sanjay? I hope not. I hope not. So I don't blame a lot of Bulls fans out there that are just really, really skeptical about us turning him into something. I don't fully blame them.
Interesting. Back-to-back international players for Chicago now. The Warriors, Rocha Warriors traded down in the draft. They gave up 41 for 52 and 59. Oh, so we have to wait even longer to pick now. Okay, thank you, Bradley.
Thank you, Bradley. And the Bulls traded down too in the second round. I think I saw that right before we went live. The Bulls traded with the Los Angeles Lakers. So I think we're going to be drafting at 55 now, and the Lakers will now be drafting at 45.
Okay. I know I saw your GM or said that you guys want to stash some money or something, so maybe that's what you guys got with the pick. Damn, so both of our teams traded down. God, we don't pick till 52 now. Fuck. But hey, credit to Mike Dunleavy. He's done great in the second round in his 2 years as GM, so I guess I'll be excited about it. Hey, welcome on in, guys. You have almost 500 in the chat. We're 40 likes away from 200. It's LA versus Indiana for the first time this season. No Caitlin Clark, out to a groin injury. Let's see if she plays tomorrow against the Dallas Wings.
Browns, we don't need that shit here. We don't need that here. You could be cool, or you could be somewhere else. We don't need that.
Yeah.
Can I talk here?
What's up, Fennell? What's up, Contino in the chat? What's up, Contino?
And the Bush is looking. We'll be doing some more Aces games this season.
Ace in the hole. Yes, Wilds. LA is 4-11. Despite the talent they have in the starting lineup, they're 4-11 this year. Oh, they got Kelsey Plum. You got Stevens. You got De'Erica Hamby. You got Rakia Jackson. But that bench, oof, that bench is terrible. It's got to be one of the worst benches in the league. Just brutal. Lakers are trying to get Ryan. Well, we'll see. We'll see what the Lakers do now that they traded up to Chicago's pick. I got a pretty early pick now in the second round. Goodman's excited about the Salisbury highlight. I bet, man. I know a lot of you Thunder fans are excited about that, man. What's up, Jalen Rivers? What's up, Nate? Hello. C-Man, welcome on in, guys. 30 likes away for 200 now.
The game's going to be on Amazon Prime, which is going to be tough for us to get synced up. And actually, it's impossible because for some reason you can't pause on Amazon Prime. So that's the thing that sucks about it. But it will be on Amazon Prime today. In fact, quite a bit of games in the upcoming future will be on Prime for the Indiana Fever.
Well, great thing is, last time I was able to watch on my PC and I was synced up. So let's hopefully that happens again today.
Yeah, hopefully. But over 500 players in the house. Mm-hmm. If you guys are ready, we're ready to get into game time predictions. Are you ready, Roach?
Let's go, baby.
All right. Oh, hold on.
Let's go. What's up, Nate? How's it going? You can't see it, but I'm listening. Well, we appreciate you listening on in, Nate.
All right, here we go. Getting into game time predictions here in Indiana, back at home. The Fever are 5.5 points. The over-under is 168.5. No Caitlin Clark tonight. She is out due to a groin injury. She's listed day-to-day. It's a back-to-back tonight and tomorrow, so Caitlin Clark probably will come back tomorrow, I'm assuming, against the Wings in Dallas. Dantes will not be playing tonight for the Fever as her contract was suspended, as she's going to go play in Brazil for some time. And Ari McDonald is back for the Indiana Fever, so awesome to have her back. And she will be on the squad for the rest of the WNBA season. Los Angeles Sparks are coming off of a 4-game losing streak. They're 3-5 on the road. Fever are 4-3 at home. So who are you taking? Fever coming off a win against the Seattle Storm. That was a big dub. You taking the Fever or are you taking the Sparks without Caitlin Clark?
Even without CC, they got to take care of business tonight. Give me Indiana back at home to get the dub.
Same, Roach. I'm gonna go with the Fever tonight to win this game. Yeah, Los Angeles Sparks, they're giving up 87 points a game. Their defense is absolute Swiss cheese. I think the Fever without Caitlin Clark can still get that job done as well. So let's go Fever here at home.
Let's go, baby.
Now, what about MVP, Roach? Who's going to be your MVP tonight?
Miss Aaliyah Boston, another double-double tonight for her.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Aaliyah Boston as well. She's been almost unstoppable a lot throughout the season, especially when they run the offense through her. The Los Angeles Sparks are coming off of a loss in their most previous matchup against the Chicago Sky, and they got destroyed in the front court by Cardoso and Angel Reese. I think Boston's going to eat tonight in the paint, So run that offense downhill to Aaliyah Boston and let her go to work. I think she will be the MVP of tonight's game for sure.
Let's go.
Now moving on to the X Factor. Who's going to be your X Factor tonight? Are you going to go with who I think is going to be the most improved player this season, Lexi Hull? Are you looking at Kelsey Mitchell being efficient tonight and knocking down some trays? Or are you going to be going with R. McDonald, who's back for the Fever and the rest of the season? Roach, what's your answer?
Give me answer B, Josh. Kelsey Mitchell. I want to see her like she did against Seattle, where she was scoring at all three levels, getting to the line. We need to see that aggressiveness without Caitlin Clark tonight. I'm going Kelsey Mitchell.
Okay, I'm going to go with Lexi Hull then. I'm going to go with Lexi. She's coming off of a double-double against the Seattle Storm. She was out there crashing boards. She was diving for loose balls like she has been all season long, stealing and scoring. Lexi, X Factor. Roach is going with Mitchell. I like that too. Now moving on to some props, a couple of props here. First score. Who's going to score the first points here at the Fieldhouse in tonight's game?
Give me the Rakia Jackson. Give me Rakia Jackson.
You got Rakia Jackson? All right. Well, I'm going to go with Aaliyah Boston. Let's get that thing started early, yeah?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now what about the first three? Who's going to be your first three-pointer tonight? Scoring your first three-pointer.
Give me Miss Sexy Lexi. Give me Lexi Hall.
I'm going to go with Azare Stevens knocking down the first three. She's 37% from downtown this year. It's pretty good. Azare Stevens was knocking down some threes against the Chicago Sky as well, so I think she'll knock down that first three, probably from the right wing, my guess. Now, over-under is 168.5. Taking the over, or are you taking the under?
With no CC, with the LA Sparks being bad as they are, give me the under for tonight's game.
I'll take the under as well. And if usually when we both agree about the under, because I rarely take the under.
Yeah.
When we both agree on this, it's usually the over that's going to hit. Now,
That's
do you
fine.
think the Indiana Fever are going to cover the 5.5 spread over the Sparks without CC? We have them winning the game outright, but will they cover the 5.5?
I'm going to say yes. I think they win by 8 to 10 points even without CC.
I'll go with them covering as well. Yeah. If they play smart and Ari being there makes me feel a whole lot better. And feed Boston, feed Boston, feed Boston. And if I see Kelsey Mitchell, if I see the good version of Kelsey Mitchell tonight, then I'm feeling real comfortable. I'll take Indiana 7.5 points.
Oh, if we're getting good Kelsey Mitchell the way Aaliyah Boss is playing, we could see a blowout even without Caitlin Clark tonight.
Yeah, true. The Los Angeles Sparks, they got so much talent. I don't think they're very well coached this season, and they've been missing some players, right? I mean, tonight, they're missing Cameron Brink. Obviously, she's out for some time still. Odyssey Sims out. Julie's out. Burrell's out. So they're missing 4 players, but they still got Rakia Jackson. They got Dearica Hamby. They have Azare Stevens. They picked up Shea Petty due to hardship issues, meaning they had an emergency signing. And Shea Petty's been actually pretty decent for them. Kelsey Plum, she's the 4th leading scorer in the WNBA at 20.4 points a game, which is tied with Sabrina Nescu. But their defense is just really bad. Really bad.
Let's see if the Indiana Fever can take advantage of that tonight, because I feel like at times this season they haven't taken advantage of bad teams.
And Rakia Jackson, she's just now starting to get it going in this season. She struggled for the very first part of the beginning of the season.
She's only averaging 12 points a game this season so far?
Yeah.
Not good.
Roach, while we were going over game time predictions, we have some donations here.
Avatar with the 5 says, sorry, Rocha, my Rockets dropped the ball and was swept by the Dodgers. And we got swept by the Marlins, so that's tough, Avatar.
Hey, thank you so much, Avatar. Sorry, man.
Hey, you guys had an opportunity today. Unfortunately, they just couldn't win the Rockies.
All right, we have another one.
Well, Gier with the 2. He says, I got LA winning tonight, and I got the rookie Sarah Ashley Barker as X Factor.
Sarah Barker, the 9th overall pick in this past year's draft. We'll get a good look at her. She's been coming off the bench. And yeah, okay. Interesting. You're going to be going with the Sparks. X Factor Barker. Who's your MVP? Since you didn't say it, I'm going to assume that you're probably just going to go with Kelsey Plum. Obvious choice.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Rozier, I think you're the only one I've seen that's actually picking LA to win tonight.
Thank you, Rozier. Appreciate that. Thank you, everybody, for your game time predictions. If you're wanting to watch this game along with us, this game is going to be on Amazon Prime, and I'm putting that on right now, Roach.
Okay. I have it both on my TV and on my PC to see which one's better.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the same thing. Where we at though?
We are over 200 likes. We're 80 away from 300.
80 away from 300? Nice. Thank y'all so much for smacking that thumbs up for us before tip-off. We just went over our game time predictions. And if you're just walking through the door, some updates here for the Fever. Caitlin Clark is going to be out tonight due to a groin injury. She's listed day to day. We'll see about her availability tomorrow because it is a back-to-back. And I'm thinking they are being safe and cautious with CC and holding her out for the first of a doubleheader of a back-to-back. I'm thinking she's probably going to play tomorrow against Dallas and Paige Beckers. That's my assumption. Dantas will not be playing tonight. She had 10 points off the bench against the Seattle Storm in that previous game, but she won't be playing tonight, and she won't be playing for several weeks as she's going to go play basketball in Brazil. Her contract's been suspended in that meantime. But back on the Fever squad for the rest of the season is Ari McDonald, which everyone is absolutely excited and glad to have back.
The impact she had in just such little time was incredible, man. It's going to be fun seeing her back on this team. Rozier the 2 says, Suns get number 31. T-Wolves trade 2 seconds plus 36, so the Suns will be drafting first tonight.
Oh, wow. Go get Rasheer Fleming.
That's right.
Go get Rasheer Fleming.
It'd be perfect. They got a couple of centers now. Why not go get another forward?
Or 3. They could really use a 3. That's probably their biggest need right now, but we'll see. Thank you so much for that update there, Rozier. We have another $2 donation here from Avatar Rocha. My hot take is Colson as X Factor. Sydney Colson.
Well, she's going to need to. With Caitlin Clark out, her being a starting lineup, Josh, she's got to be good out there.
Okay. Yeah, they do. They do. Avatar, thank you so much for the $2 donation. We appreciate that. Wilson says, Arizona alum Ari McDonald. I did not know that. She's from Arizona, huh?
That's cool. Oh, that's right. She went to Arizona and she also went to Washington, University of Washington as well. That's
University of Washington?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Dope. All right. We learn something new every day.
Mm-hmm. And to answer your question, Josh, Rozier does have Plum as MVP with 37 points and 5 tonight.
Wait, how many points?
37.
37 for Kelsey Plum?
Mm-hmm.
If she gets over 30, I'll give the membership. The thing about Kelsey Plum is, even though she's tied with Sabrina Nescu as top 4 scorer in the league at 20.4, her shooting volume, her shooting percentage has been down this year from the field and from beyond the arc. She's shooting like 33% from beyond the arc and like less than 40% from the field this year. Like her shooting percentage is down. So her getting her points has been on a lot of volume. So, all right, you guys ready for the tip-off?
Let's go, baby.
All right, we're getting ready for the tip-off here. Los Angeles Sparks are going to be in their yellow jerseys here tonight. And the Indiana Fever, let's see what they're going to be. Are they going to be wearing their whites, reds, or blues? What do you think?
Whites.
They are going to be wearing their whites here at the field house. Smack that like button. Let's get this thing going. We're getting ready for tip-off. Looks like my TV is ahead.
Okay.
And the tip is off, and it looks like the Los Angeles Sparks will have the first possession. 9:56, 55, 54, 53.
Ooh. Yeah, we're out of sync.
On both, everything?
What's your
On the
TV
drive
at?
downhill is going to be Rakia Jackson, and the first score of the game goes to the Los Angeles Sparks.
Okay. Hey, call that. Let's go, Rakia.
All right, so, yeah. my laptop, it's 9:37, 36, 35,
Yeah,
34.
you're 5 seconds ahead on that.
And on the TV, 9:28, 27, 26,
And I'm
25,
10 seconds ahead on that.
10 seconds.
Yeah.
All right. So then I'm just gonna go off of the laptop. Then here is
Yeah.
downhill is driving Natasha Howard, and she is gonna be that shot clock violation.
Yeah, shot clock violation. Yep.
All right. So it's gonna be Sparks basketball bringing up ball. It's gonna be Shea Petty to Dearica Hamby. She's looking to the left wing, finds Rakia Jackson. She's trapped in the left corner, finds Azare Stevens down low, and she'll get a bucket off the bank. 4-0 Los Angeles Sparks. Here is bad pass from Kelsey Mitchell to Natasha Howard. A turnover again, back to back for the Fever, and it's going to be Sparks basketball.
Something they did well last game was not turning over the ball.
All right, here come the Los Angeles Sparks with 8:51 left to go here in the first quarter. Pull up three from up top, won't go. Rebounded by Natasha Howard. 8:43 left to go here in the first quarter. Indiana Fever shooting in their white uniform, shooting on the right side of the court. Downhill goes Lexi Hall. She misses, and a kick out to Kelsey Plum off the defensive rebound. Plum looking for her first bucket, gives way to Dearica Hamby. To the left wing goes Rakia Jackson, back to Dearica Hamby. In the high post, back to Rakia Jackson. Jackson picked up by Aaliyah Boston, bounce pass to Kelsey Plums, dumped it inside for Dearica Hamby. 6-0 Sparks with 8:09 left to go in the first quarter. Fever have yet to score. They already got 2 offensive turnovers. All right, now Lexi Hull will feed it to Kelsey Mitchell, the right wing for 3. No good. Dearica Hamby with the rebound. Hamby will bring up ball. Out to Kelsey, give and go. Back to Hamby, blocked in the air by Natasha Howard. It's going to be Sparks basketball with 7:48 to go.
Good play by Howard. Rozier, the Tuesday Suns trade 31 and 41, traded 2 second-round picks, 36, 52, and 59.
Ball's inbounded. Thank you.
Thank you.
Ball's inbounded, 17 on the shot clock. Here is Rakia Jackson making the drive inside for the left elbow. Some contact by Lexi Hull, and there's going to be a whistle. A blocking foul called against Lexi Hull.
Good job by Rakia Jackson. Get inside there and draw the shooting foul.
CC is not playing. She is out due to a groin injury.
Mm-hmm. All right, and it looks like we're getting a timeout here by the Indiana Fever.
First charge timeout here by the Fever. Rough start right here. Wait a minute. 8-0. They counted that bucket?
Oh, they counted as an N1. That was a late
That was an N1.
Wow.
So it's 8-0, and it's going to be a free throw coming up for Rakia Jackson out of the timeout.
Just a terrible start here for Indiana, not getting any momentum on offense and turning over the ball already a lot, man. All right, they just can't. You can't be turning over the ball if you're the Indiana Fever. You just can't. Well, let's see. Let's see. Maybe this time out here by Stephanie White could get them going, man.
Try to refresh on all your apps or whatever. Let's see if we can get this thing to sync up somehow.
Fever will lose. Well, VH not looking good so far, man.
Are you guys doing the draft tonight? What do you think, K-Dogs? If we're live right now for this game and the draft is happening right now, what do you think?
The Fever.
There you go.
Of 103. Oh, my goodness, man. Guys, we're 20 likes away from 300. Thank y'all so much for over 1,100 in the chat already. Let's go.
Sorry, Bobby. Wrong one. Go.
CJ, a tornado touchdown in Florida last night? That's scary, dude. Jesus. I don't know if I've ever heard that, a tornado in Florida. Douglas says, this is expected exactly what I thought would happen. It's a bad start. Struggling out there, man. Struggling big time. Nicholas, this game is on Prime. This game is on Amazon Prime today.
Yep. What's up, Jets?
Hi. Ooh, Big Mac and Cheese sounds fire right now, Jets. It sounds good. Really good. Yeah, Bob, I saw that. We traded our pick. I saw that, Bob. Fever will score less than 18 points in this first quarter. Well, yeah, it's looking like it unless they can get their asses going on offense. Absolutely looking like it. Hey, what's up, Chet Lockett? What's up, man?
Hey, Jed.
Good to see you.
What's up, dude?
Who's that? There we go.
Hey, Charlene.
Hi.
We're in commercial break. Timeout made by the Indiana Fever. All right, Roach, I probably have to have it call you. Call the game.
Okay.
I can't talk right now.
All right, I got you, man. All right. So, Rakia Jackson is
All right, let me see.
go.
Let's try to get synced up here first. We'll try our best. All right, Rakia Jackson, get ready for the free throw. First free throw is up and good.
All right, I'm a little bit. Oh no, I'm already past the second free throw.
Okay.
How about up here?
741, 40, 39, 38.
Yeah. We're better off on this one.
I don't know what you mean by this one.
I'm at 730, 729, 728.
29, 28, 27, 26.
Okay, so I'm only about a second ahead.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, here's a layup good by Natasha Howard.
All right, that's fine enough.
Okay. All right, Joshua, there we go. Fever finally on the board. First field goal. It's 9-2 LA. 7:07 to go here in the first quarter. And here's a steal by Lexi Hall. Lexi will come the other way. No good, but draws a shooting foul on Hamby.
That's what Lexi does, man. That's the Lexi that we've been seeing all season long. Busy hands, creating chaos, getting the steal right there, and she's going to lead to some points on the other side.
Bro, she's always all over the place, man. What an effort by Lexi. All right. Her first free throw here, ladies and gentlemen, is up and good. 9-3 LA. 9-3 LA. And Sophie Cunningham, Josh, we're checking for Sydney Colson.
Ari McDonald's going to check in for Natasha Howard. Welcome back, Ari McDonald, yo.
Hey.
She'll be on the squad for the rest of the year.
Mm-hmm. Lexi will make both free throws, and it's 9-4 Indiana. Oh, sorry, in LA with the lead. Excuse me, sorry. Under 7 to play here in the first quarter. Here is LA with the ball. It's Hamby on the right elbow. And an offensive foul down low on the Sparks.
All right, so it's going to be Fever basketball. Fever in their white uniforms here at home, shooting on the right side of the court. Sparks in their yellow uniforms. Sophie inbounds this to Ari McDonald, who will bring up ball.
Ari, let's see what she can do. Hands it off to Kelsey Mitchell. 6:45 to go in the first. Kelsey kicks it inside here for Aaliyah Boston, looking for her first field goal. She goes up, no good. Rebound's going to go off of LA. Still Fever ball.
All right, 14 on the shot clock for the Fever. Down by 5.
I like it, Josh. Already some better offensive movement here with Ari in the game. Inbounds for Kelsey Mitchell. She'll hand it off here to Leah Boston. Up top to Lexi. Around. Ari McDonald for 3.
Ari is back. And that's the first splash of the game.
Yeah.
And it's a 2-point game. 2-point game.
9-7 lead. And here's a ball going at a bounce off of Boston. She thinks it's off a Hamby, Josh. We'll see if they challenge. I doubt it, though. It's early. It's early for a challenge. Nope. We're in a 7-0 current run by the Fever. They got to hurry up on the inbounds. It's going to go off to Kelsey Plum, who's going to hand it off to Derica Hamby. Now to the right elbow, back to Hamby. She'll cross over. She will go inside. She'll lose the ball. Stolen away by Sophie. Good defense. Ari McDonald misses the 3 this time. Lexi gets the rebound, but it's a steal by Hamby.
Good hustle, though, by Lexi.
Gotta love that hustle, Josh. And here's a wide open layup for the Sparks.
That was King who scored for the Sparks.
Liatu King with the layup up and good for LA. It's 11-7 lead. 7-11. 5:38 to go here in the first quarter. And Aaliyah Boston's on the board.
There we go, Aaliyah. That's what they needed to see.
All right. Maybe that could get her going and this offense going, Josh. They trail by 2 with 5:24 to go here in the first quarter. Here is Kelsey Plum getting trapped here by Kelsey Mitchell in Boston. Plum lost at a balance off of the knee of Boston. 7 to shoot, 5:18 to go here in the first quarter.
What's up, Bigwood?
What's up, Bigwood? How's it going, man? I am inbounds here for the Fever. It's Hamby with it. Hamby goes aside for Stevens. She lost the ball and stayed in bounds. Kick out, Plum 3. Good.
Woo! Kelsey Plum from the right corner pulls up the first splash for the Sparks. A 14-9 lead now for LA.
She barely got that off, Josh. Kelsey Mitchell with the layup the other way.
Is that Kelsey Mitchell's first bucket? It is.
It is.
3-point game.
4:47 to go in the first quarter. Here is Kelsey Plum, the Plum Dog. Screen by Hamby. She's got it now. Kick inside. Ball's knocked out of bounds. It's off for the Sparks. It's a turnover.
Fever ball.
Hey, Dylan Banner with the 5. Dubs traded 41, picked the Suns for 52 and 59. Yes, sir. Let's see what we do with it, Dylan.
Good job, Dylan. Thank you, man.
Thank you. All right, 4:35 to go in the first. It's 14-11 lead for LA. Ari finds Lexi back to McDonald up top. She's going to drive in a crossover. 4:26 to go, 10 to shoot out to Sophie Cunningham. Inside here for Boston. Back to Sophie, and she's fouled.
She's fouled on the give and go right there by Shea Petty, who picks up her first foul. Shea Petty picked up by the Sparks some games ago due to the hardship that they've been dealing with. 4 players been out for the Sparks.
And still no update at the moment on Cameron Brink and when she's supposed to return.
Yeah. Not
Sucks,
at least
man.
until after the All-Star game.
Mm-hmm.
They were
Right.
hoping before the All-Star weekend, but that doesn't look likely.
Mm-mm. Sophie will go to the line. First free throw up and good.
Sophie with her first points of the game. Cuts the lead to 2. She could cut it to 1. On the floor for the Fever, Aaliyah Boston, Kelsey Mitchell, Lexi Hull, Sophie Cunningham at the line, and Ari McDonald, who already has a 3-pointer tonight. And Sophie will knock down the free throw. Cuts the lead to just 1 with 4:18 to go. Here come the Sparks in their yellow uniforms, shooting on the left side of the court, with Dearica Hamby, Stevens, Petty, Plum, and King on the floor.
Liatu King missed the layup. Josh, good contestment by Lexi.
And Boston came up with her first rebound of the game.
Out to Sophie for 3. No good. Rebounded by Stevens. Damn.
Azurá Stevens.
Hamby goes inside and she's fouled. It's a shooting foul.
A lot of fouls here this first quarter. Lexi picking up her second foul already. Hamby will go to line for 2 shots.
Yeah, Lexi Josh cannot, well, no Fever really can afford foul trouble with Caitlin Clark out. She's got to be careful, man. Yeah, Rich, CC's out due to a groin injury. We'll see if she plays on the back-to-back tomorrow night against the Wings. First free throw was missed by the Sparks. Here comes Natasha Howard. Josh, she checks in for Lexi for the 2 fouls. So Howard, she had the first field goal of the game for Indiana.
Super 271, we appreciate you being here, man.
What's up, Motown Mike? How's it going, man? All right, second free throw's good here for the Sparks to make it a 15-13 lead.
So now on the floor for the Fever, it's Howard, Boston, Mitchell, Cunningham, and Ari McDonald. Lexi having a seat on the bench with her 2 fouls.
Boston goes inside. Josh, she missed, but puts her own shot in.
And that's going to tie the game. Aaliyah Boston ties the game at 15. She's got 4 points and 2 rebounds.
Good for the Fever, Josh. They were down 8-0 to start this game, now on a 15-7 run. And here's a steal by Aaliyah Boston.
Oh, Aaliyah intercepts the pass by Kelsey Plum. She'll drive downhill, feeds it down low to Natasha. She misses at the rim, and we're going to get a loose ball foul off the miss from Natasha Howard. She fouls, and it's going to be Sparks ball. And Mercedes Russell for the Sparks is going to check in for Dearica Hamby.
We'll get another foul here on the Fever, Josh. That's the 13th foul.
Man, these refs are blowing these whistles, man.
Mm-hmm. Like, let them play, bro. All right, here is Russell, Josh. Gives it inside for King. She'll have it out here to Plum. Plum dot back to Jackson for 3. That is good.
Ooh, Rakia Jackson with the splash from straight away. Gives them a 3-point lead, 18-15. Here come the Fever shooting on the right side of the court in their white uniforms with Ari McDonald with the possession. She's joined by Sophie Cunningham, Kelsey Mitchell, Aaliyah Boston, and Natasha Howard with 2:38 left to go in the first quarter. Taylor shot clock. Mitchell makes a drive inside, up and under against Azare. Misses the layup. Rebound, out of bounds. Last touch by Stevens, and Stevens argues that it was off of Mitchell, and I think she's got a point. And they're going to correct it.
Yeah.
They're going to say Sparks ball now.
Kelsey Mitchell was
and Mitchell wants a challenge. They better not do that. I think it was off of Mitchell. Mitchell's trying to argue, no, it was off of the Sparks. It looked, game speed, it looked like it was off of Mitchell. Here's a replay. I don't know, man. It looked like it was off of Mitchell.
Yeah, right there. You're about to see that second replay. Looks like it's off
and you
of
definitely,
Mitchell.
it's in it. And besides, you don't want to challenge that anyway.
Mm-mm.
All right, anyway, they're not going to. It's Sparks ball.
Here they have it up top. Kelsey Plum way deep against Mitchell. 6 to shoot. A spin move. A kick out. A 3-ball. No good. Rebound. Aaliyah Boston. Here comes the Fever, Josh. We got 2 minutes. Here in the first quarter. They trail by 3 to Indiana. Kelsey Mitchell, the left-hand layup. No. Rebounded by Russell.
Mitchell a bit erratic here tonight. Driving downhill.
Meanwhile, Jackson Josh misses the 3, and a long rebound goes to Ari McDonald, and she picks it up at half court. Woof. She finds Sophie to the left corner for Howard, attacking Russell. Going inside. Howard, tough shot. Got it to go.
Ooh. Through the contact, Natasha Howard cuts the lead to 1. 18-17 lead for the Sparks. 1:28 remaining here in the first quarter. It's Sparks ball, shooting on the left side of the court. Stevens with the handoff to Rikia Jackson. She'll curl on the right screen. Driving downhill. Ball's knocked loose. Out of bounds. Last touch by the Fever. So an inbound here for the Sparks. Coming up.
Josh, guess who had that? That was Ari McDonald with those busy hands knocking out of bounds.
Dude, she's so good, man.
Mm-hmm.
She knocks down a 3 as soon as she checks in. And she's making chaos on the defensive side against the Sparks. What's not to like about her, man?
She's awesome, dude. And a steal here by Sophie Cunningham. Sophie will go downhill, and the ball's knocked out of bounds off of her leg.
So it's Sparks ball, and Sophie's arguing, no, it's not on me. It's not out on me, but nonetheless, it's going to be Sparks ball.
Ooh, wow. As Russell misses the layup, her own shot again. She missed again. Josh, rebound Boston.
Aaliyah Boston picking up her 4th rebound.
Ooh, let's go.
The Fever can take a lead here on a made bucket on this possession.
Kelsey Mitchell misses, but Natasha Howard plays cleanup.
Cleanup on aisle 1 for Natasha Howard, and with that, the Fever take a 1-point lead.
Let's go. What a first quarter, y'all.
35 seconds to go here in this first quarter. And a foul away from the ball. Oh, it's an offensive foul against Mercedes Russell of the Sparks. It's Indiana basketball.
Bro, their head coach is furious right now.
Womp, womp, womp.
And guys, thank y'all so much for over 400 likes. Let's go.
Oh, well, hey, thank you. Thank you. Don't be shy. Hit that sub. We'll be live tomorrow for the Fever taking on the Dallas Wings in Dallas, Texas. My neck of the woods. And hopefully CC will be playing here tomorrow.
McDonough misses the 3, rebounded here by LA. Josh, chat, shot clock turned off. We got 15 seconds to go here in the first quarter. They'll have the ball here at half court. It's a bounce pass to the right elbow. It's a drive past Howard, going inside, and a foul here on Brianna Turner. Brianna
Turner picking up her first foul. That's a shooting foul, so free throw is coming up for LA. And Emma, that was Emma Cannon for the Sparks. Who'll be going to the line.
She can actually get in the lead here with 5 seconds to go. Her first free throw is good, Josh, and we're tied up at 19.
Oh, she could take a lead here with the second made free throw.
The other batter, the 5, and the MLB season ends. Brian Syndicate will be most likely stepping down and going to the front office role. He'll be able to say he was with the Braves for 50 years.
50 years. Impressive.
Okay.
Wow.
Thank you, Dylan.
Second free throw was made. It's a 2019 lead for the Sparks. And back the other way at the buzzer. A missed shot there by Natasha Howard. And that, folks, will end it here in the first quarter. Indiana 19, Sparks 20 with a 1-point lead. And your leading scorer so far through one is Rakia Jackson with 8 points, 3 for 4 from the field, knocking down a 3. Leading scorer for the Fever here throughout the first quarter is Natasha Howard with 6 points. Aaliyah Boston's the rebounding leader with 4. Azurá Stevens has 3 rebounds herself for the Sparks. And the leading assist leader is Kelsey Plum with 3. Lexi Hull has the 1 for the Fever. Sparks are shooting 50% from the field, 40% from downtown. Indiana shooting 35% from the field, 16% from 3. Indiana struggled out the gate here in the first quarter. Then they went on a 7-0 run out of a timeout. They at one point took a 1-point lead, and the Sparks were able to get that right back. So low-scoring quarter here in the first. And Fever, we'll see if they can get Aaliyah Boston and Kelsey Mitchell going.
They had to. With Caitlin Clark being out tonight, those two need to step up and have good games, man. They also turned the ball 3 times in that first quarter. Dylan Banner, the fight of the day, is just saying all that. Savvy, one of the most wanted jobs in the MLB, will be open. Yeah, Braves got a lot of talent. We'll see who ends up being their head coach next year.
The Braves?
For the Braves, yes, sir.
Manager?
Mm-hmm. Be a great job to have, man.
Thank you again, Dylan.
Thank you.
I'm back, Fever, because they're awesome, says George. Hey, we appreciate you being back. We're getting ready for the second quarter. The Los Angeles Sparks have a 1-point lead. Indiana down by 1. They struggled out the gate, like I said, but they're looking to get their feet wet here as the game progresses. Ari McDonald back for the Indiana Fever. If you're just tuning in, she'll be joining the team for the rest of the season. She already hit a 3. She did that so well in her last stint with the Fever. And she was busy on the defensive side, creating some chaos. I just love the heart and hustle that Ari brings to this team. I do. Natasha Howard, 6 points for the Fever. Kelsey Mitchell, 1 for 5.
Oof.
That's not the Mitchell we want to see. And Aaliyah Boston, she's got 4 and 4 right now. Lexi Hull, she had to check out early in the first quarter because she picked up a couple of quick fouls. So there was that. And for the Sparks, Rakia Jackson, 8 points, 3 for 4 shooting. She's in her bag right now. Whereas Kelsey Plum, I think she only has that 1 3, right?
Kelsey Plum, yeah, she's got 3 points, 1 for 1, yeah.
Okay. So that's where we're at right here at the end of 1. At the end of 1. Fever, maybe make it more of a half-court game. Feed Boston inside, feed Boston inside, feed Boston inside. Take a page out of the Chicago Sky playbook. Why? Because size was a massive issue against the Los Angeles Sparks, and it has been throughout the season. The Sparks defense has been one of the worst, giving up almost 90 points a game. So that's where you can really thrive and succeed down low. And if they're going to double team Aaliyah Boston, make them pay. Make them pay for that. All right, here we go. Starting the second quarter, it's going to be Indiana Fever basketball. And on the floor, Natasha Howard, Lexi Hull back out there with Brianna Turner, Sophie Cunningham, and Ari.
All right, interesting lineup here from Stephanie White to start the second quarter. Oh, here's a bad pass by Lexi. We got to fight on the floor with the ball and still lose. No call yet. And they're calling jump ball.
They're calling a jump ball here?
Yeah.
Okay. And if you guys are just tuning in, wondering about Cece, she was out today due to a groin injury, listed day-to-day. Now, my thinking, maybe I'll be wrong, but my thinking is because the Fever are on a back-to-back tonight and tomorrow, I think they're being cautious with Cece tonight, and I think she's going to play tomorrow against the Dallas Wings and Paige Beckers and Ari and Enrique Gubawale. So I think she'll probably play tomorrow. That's my guess.
I'm right there with Josh. I think because of all the traveling you had to do, they just kept her out here tonight. So Fever won the tip, but it was a steal nicely. Good job there by the Sparks. They have the ball here on the right side. It's Barker on the right elbow. She'll bring it up top, the rookie. Hands off to Rakia Jackson. Jackson to the corner. It's a drive in 4 seconds to shoot. The floater's up, no good. Long rebound, taken by Mercedes Russell.
And yeah, Cece is on the bench. She is on the bench. A missed three here by Petty of the Sparks, and rebounded by DeWanna Bonner. Outlet ahead to Lexi Hull. And Lexi off the screen from Natasha Howard in the high post. Kicks it to the left wing to Brenda Turner. Handoff. Ari driving along the baseline. Kick out. Finds a wide open Sophie for a corner three. No good. Lexi the offensive rebound. Put back. And a block by Mercedes will go out of bounds. So Fever will inbound. Now, Cece's dealing with a groin injury. We'll see how serious it is. Now, they could keep her out tomorrow too, Roach. And just wait until the Commissioner Cup on Tuesday against the Lynx. They could do that as well.
That would give her 5 days of rest.
They could do that. What do y'all think? Do you think they just should do that?
With how bad they rings out, they could. As Josh, we get a foul here by Cannon.
Emma Cannon of the Sparks commits a shooting foul here.
Oh.
This is a shooting foul. So Natasha Howard will go to the free throw line for 2 shots.
Wow, I didn't think Howard was going up. When she was falling down, she kind of went like this in motion, so she got the foul call.
Bro, Rashir synced up with us on Amazon Prime. Awesome.
Nice.
Awesome. I'm an LA Sparks fan, guys. What's up, J Money?
Hey,
Rest the
hello.
Queen says Julia. You know what? You might be right. You might be right. Maybe that is what's best. I know there's gonna be some pressure on CC wanting to play that game tomorrow because the Dallas Wings are moving that game to the American Airlines Center.
That's right.
And a lot of people paid a lot of money to see Paige Beckers versus CC. I know the broadcast want it. So, I don't know. We'll see what CC ends up doing. I know she's going to want to play.
Yes. But, you rather be healthy than forced to play when you're injured, man. All right. Natasha Howard, Josh makes both free throws and a 1-point lead for the Fever. And here's the steal by Lexi Hall.
There you go. Busy hands, Lexi. Busy hand. What's up, Mir, sports critic?
Yo, what's up, man? What's up? Here's Lexi. She'll have it up top. Hand it off to Sophie, the Blonde Bombers. Now inside for Howard. Attacks for Kia Jackson. Howard goes up. Tough shot, no good. Rebound tip. They take it by Cannon. Yeah.
I want to see the Fever dominate the paint, man, and so far it's been a bit inconsistent.
It's been Howard having success down there. As Sophie, with those busy hands, gets a steal.
Passing lanes are denied right now.
Denied.
Blonde
Lexi.
Bombers making some steals. Lexi misses the wing 3. Rebound will fall to Shea Petty. Here come the Sparks with Hamby, Rikia Jackson, Petty, Emma Cannon, and Sarah Barker, the rookie for the Sparks. 9th overall pick for LA. She's on the floor right now. Shea Petty on the high post. Handoff for Rikia Jackson, who's got 8 points. Leading scorer of the game. Picked up by Natasha Howard on the right elbow. A feed inside. Broken up loose. Diving for it. It's going to be Sophie Cunningham. The Blonde Bombers coming up with yet another steal for the Fever, but can they capitalize? A pull-up 3, Sophie! And a timeout by the Sparks. Sophie Cunningham getting it done on both ends of the floor, Rocha. 24-20 lead, Indiana. Let me see those Sophie emotes in the chat.
Yes. Josh, that's why they brought her along, man. Not only she's an enforcer, she plays great defense and she can knock down the long balls.
Yep.
Let's go, Sophie. There you go. She hasn't played well over the last few games since coming back from injury. But it's good to see her stepping up on defense, making a shot. Let's freaking go, man. It's a great start. It's a 5-0 start to the second quarter for the Indiana Fever. How about that, chat? 5-0 start for the Indiana Fever here in the second quarter.
Where we at, Roach?
We are 4 likes away from 500.
4 likes away from 400?
Yes, sir.
You said 400?
500. For 500.
500. Okay. Thank y'all. We appreciate that.
What a fun first half of action so far, man. What you gotta love. But we saw in the first quarter, Josh, where LA got off to an 8-0 run and the Fever had to call a timeout and they went on a run. Can the Sparks do the same with a bad start but a good finish?
Now, as far as the NBA draft round 2, it hasn't started yet, but it's about to start here soon. The Minnesota Timberwolves will have the first pick. Well, no, it's going to be the Phoenix Suns who will have the first pick out of the second round now after a trade just went down. Phoenix, They need a 3. They could go with Rasheer Fleming, who's a 4. We'll see what they do. They look like they're trying to have a new identity over there in Phoenix. Defense, defense, defense. We'll see what they do. Is Clark at the game? Yes, Clark is at the game, and she is on the sideline. We have a highlighted comment. 53 months in the elite. Sports critic Amir says, guys, what do you think of the Magic offseason? Also, Rochi, Golden State Warriors versus Orlando is going to be even better and closer. Now we may be the favorites. Oh, I think you will be.
Yeah.
The offseason for the Orlando Magic has been stellar. I loved what you guys did. I think that was the right move, getting Desmond Bane. I know that was a lot of draft picks sent the other way, but I think it was the right piece that you guys could use and need. And I love your draft pick of
Chase Richardson.
Chase Richardson, yes.
Yeah, good job, Amir. You guys are going to be title favorites this year. In fact, you're the team that's the most betted on to win the NBA title so far in the offseason.
One of the best defenses in the league last year, and you just got better offensively. We're still at a commercial break. It's a timeout made by the Los Angeles Sparks after Sophie Cunningham had a rip on the defensive end and then led to a 3 by Sophie Cunningham to put Indiana up 24-20. Joseph Santos, thank you so much for the subscribe, dude.
Thank you.
We're going to have some substitutions here for LA. Kelsey Plum in for Shea Petty. Azarae Stevens for Emma Cannon. They're checking in, and they're going to have the ball with 6:59 to go. Here we go.
Oh, nice step back 3 for Plum. She missed it. Aaliyah Boston Josh another rebound.
Kelsey Plum 1 for 2 from the field. She hit a 3 earlier in the game. And here comes the Fever shooting on the right side of the court in their white uniforms. Natasha Howard, Boston, Colson, Hull, and Cunningham. Sophie feeds it down low to Boston. She'll put her back to Dearica Hamby. Here comes the help defense with Kelsey Plum, Kick out Sydney. The 3 straight away. Hits the front iron short. Rebound goes Alexi Hall. Lexi with the offensive board. She'll hit it to Kelsey Mitchell. Cross-court pass to Leah Boston. She'll attack downhill. Bounce pass. Left wing 3. Pull up. Sophie misses. Rebound. Sydney comes down with it. Kicks out to Mitchell. Why did she pass like that? And then Mitchell is forced to save it inbounds. And it's picked up by Dearica Hamby. Colson, calm down.
That was wild, man. Hamby finds Rakia for 3. That's short. Another rebound by Aaliyah Boston.
Aaliyah Boston, her 6th rebound to go with her 4 points. By the way, back-to-back misses there for Rakia Jackson. She was 3 for 4 earlier.
Oof. Trying to slow down a little bit. Natasha Howard, the rainbow 3's no good. Rebounded by Barker.
Indiana shooting 28% from the field right now.
Oof. And Rakia Jackson misses again.
Ooh, she was hot to start the game, and now she's missing her shots. Fever are rebounding. Fever are getting some steals, but they got to capitalize on the offensive end a little bit more consistently.
They're not going down low to Boston. As I say that, she's got the ball up top, but not down low.
Well, to be fair, the defense is focusing in on Aaliyah Boston. They're double teaming her a lot.
Gotta love that. Good defense there, and a missed 3 by the Fever, rebounded by the Sparks.
Here comes Kelsey Plum to bring it up. Thank you so much, Michelle, for the subscribe. Plum going to work on Colson. Kick out. Dearica, spot up 3. Too strong. Hits the heel of the iron. Coming down with the rebound is Lexi Hall. Her 6th rebound of the half with 4:48 to go. And she'll give way to Sydney Colson, who will direct traffic here from the top of the perimeter. Kelsey Plum to pick her up. 12 on the shot clock. And she's looking for Aaliyah Boston. Hamby trying to deny entry, but Boston will get the pass in the post. Backing down. Here comes Kelsey Plum with the help defense. Double team. Cross court. Sydney. Left corner swing. Sophie for 3. In and out it goes. Rebound will fall to Sarah Barker, the rookie for the Sparks. And the outlet pass is stolen by Sophie Cunningham. Another steal for Sophie. She'll hit her blonde bomb sister, Lexi Hull, who will feed it now to Natasha Howard. And the pass to the cutter, Sophie, goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Sparks. It'll be Fever ball with 12 on the shot clock, 4:10 on the game clock.
It's like Barker threw that pass right to Sophie.
Substitutions being made right now. So let's see. On the floor for the Fever, Aaliyah Boston, Sydney Colson, Kelsey Mitchell, Lexi Hull, and Michaela Timpson,
Okay.
8 on the shot clock. Here we go. Fever have the ball. Michaela's out there, y'all.
Colson for 3. That's very short, and a rebound goes to King.
On the floor for the Sparks, shooting on the left side of the court, De'Arica Hamby, Ozzie Stevens, Petty, Plum, and King. 3:50 to go. Sparks, a bad pass stolen up, intercepted by Lexi Hall, and the ball's popped loose from behind, and coming up with the steal is going to be Shea Petty. Sparks basketball. Tommy Hinton, thank you so much for the sub. Sparks in their yellow uniforms, Fever in their whites here at home. And a down low feed to De'Arica Hamby will lead to a bucket underneath. And that is the first score in a long time in this game.
Feels like 5 minutes at least, man. Here comes the Fever back the other way. Josh is Kelsey Mitchell. The screen by Aaliyah Boston. Kelsey, 3-ball. Yes, she got it.
Woo! A splash for Kelsey Mitchell. And that's a third splash for the Fever?
Yeah, third splash for the Fever.
27-22, 5-point lead for the Fever. Back the other way. Hamby misses the layup. Rebound goes to Lexi Hall. Her 7th rebound of the half. And back on the other side of things. On the right side of the court. Fever, a feed down low. Boston, the layup. It's good. 29-22, Indiana. Aaliyah Boston, 6 points and 6 rebounds.
Beautiful, man. Missed shot by LA. Josh to get their own rebound. It's in the hands of De'Arica Hamby. She's met up by Boston, who pokes the ball loose and stole it away.
Aaliyah, her 2nd steal of the game.
She's doing everything right now, Josh. And Mitchell's going to draw a shooting foul.
A shooting foul from Ozzie Stevens. We're going to get official timeout here with 2:22 left to go in the second quarter. When we come back from the official timeout, Mitchell will have 2 shots. 2 shots. But man, can we change the name of the Indiana Fever to the Indiana Kleptomaniacs? Because they are stealing the ball left and right. Do you want to guess how many steals the Indiana Fever have?
I'm going to say, I'm not looking at stats, I'm going to say 7.
They have 11 steals.
11?
11 steals for the Indiana Fever in just this first half. 11 steals.
What the hell?
And that's a total of 14 turnovers for the LA Sparks, and they've given up 10 points to Indiana off those turnovers.
Not bad. 14 turnovers? Man, it doesn't feel like that. Wow. Holy shit, Josh.
Kleptomaniacs here in Indiana.
Hey, doesn't that make sense, Josh? Ari McDonald comes back and we see this Fever defense step up. It's beautiful, man. Guys, thank you all so much. We're 10 likes away from 600 here in the first half. Let's go.
Where we at right now, Roach? You said?
10 likes away from 600, baby.
10 likes away from 600. That's incredible. Thank you, guys. Thank you. And don't be a stranger. Hit that subscribe. We'll be live all season long for the Indiana Fever games, including tomorrow, where the Fever, on a back-to-back, heading down to Dallas, where I live. They're going to be taking on Paige Beckers, Agumba Wally, former teammate Alyssa Smith, and the Wings.
I keep forgetting it. The Wings have Alyssa Smith.
Yeah, don't spam, dude. Thank you.
Yeah, watch out. See, yeah, Cece's there, Elena. Cece's there. She's on the bench giving high fives and all that. She's on the bench, yes. Again, we'll see if she comes tomorrow. We'll see if she plays tomorrow on the road against Dallas.
Ashton Nate says, can you bring it back to the old school? How about a half flip, Josh? Sure thing. I haven't done that in a long time, actually. Let's see if I still got it. Oh, I still got it, baby. There you go, Ash.
Holy.
Thank you so much for the subscribe, dude. Sandra Reynolds, thank you.
Thank you.
We're at a commercial break. It's an official timeout.
It's a 10-2 quarter so far for the Indiana Fever. Yeah, only 2 points for the Sparks.
Wilson says, I need an Ari McDonald 3. She has one already. I think she will hit another one.
Yeah. Because they're not shooting well for downtown as a team. They are 3 for 16. That's 18%. Ouch. Yeah, when a timeout, an official's timeout here, ladies and gentlemen, with a 7-point lead for Indiana.
The real estate man, thank you so much for the sub, dude.
Thank you. Appreciate you, man. Lexi needs to be more aggressive on the offensive end. Well, let's see if she is going forward here in this game.
2:22 remaining in the second quarter. It was an Ozzie Stevens shooting foul before the official timeout and commercial break. Kelsey Mitchell at the line, shooting 2.
First one is good for Kelsey Mitchell, 30-22 Indiana. 2-2-2 to go. 2-2-2.
On the floor for the Fever, Kelsey Mitchell, Lexi Hull, Michaela Timpson, Sophie Cunningham, and Ari McDonald. Second free throw is good for Mitchell, 31-22, 9-point lead with 2:20 left to go in the half. On the floor for the Sparks, shooting on the left side of the court in their yellow uniform, Stevens, Petty, Plum, King, and Mercedes Russell.
Petty, inside, layup, good, and one for Stevens.
Fouled by Ari McDonald. 3-point play for Stevens. Azure Stevens.
That is only the second field goal of the quarter, Josh.
How about Michaela Timpson getting some minutes in the first half?
Yeah. You know, them being down both, obviously, Bonner and Dantas, maybe we're going to see Timpson play a little bit more going forward.
That's right. Dantas, she's going to be playing in Brazil, so her contract is suspended for several weeks. She'll be back after her stint in Brazil. 2 minutes.
2 minutes. Free throw was good for Stevens, guys. 31-25 Indiana, 150 to go in the first half. Here's Ari down the lane. Layup's too strong and a rebound by King. Liatu King. What a name. She's got 3 rebounds and 2 points. Here is Petty off to Russell, back to Petty. She's got in the right elbow and a kick inside for Stevens. Stevens goes up and scores again.
Azure putting it down. Cuts the lead to 4 down. She's got 7 points and 3 rebounds.
She's only missed 1 shot, Josh. She's 3 for 4. Here's Kelsey Mitchell trying to get something going. Trying to go against Petty. Step back. 3-ball. Mitchell short, Plum the rebound.
Capo says, you guys might need a new steal pregame prediction. I like that. That's funny.
That's great.
A lot of steals in this game.
Like a lot. Like 11 already for the Fever. Missed shot by the Sparks. They get their own rebound. King out to Plum. Less than a minute go here in the first quarter. Plum, jazz step, crossover against Lexi. Driving in, kicking out. 3-ball, Petty is good.
Ooh, high arcing 3. Sparks with the spark out of the timeout. And the Fever will have to call a timeout right here to stop the bleeding. It's a 1-point lead now for the Fever, 31-30. Vincent Bruce, thank you so much for the subscribe. A run here by LA.
Josh, it's an 8-2 run out of that timeout.
8-2 run since that last timeout.
Uh-huh.
Shea Petty just knocked down her first bucket and another splash for the Sparks. So let's make sure I have this right. 3 splashes apiece right now.
Yeah.
3 threes each. Fever timeout, y'all.
Late timeout here in the quarter, but maybe a good one with the momentum that the Sparks have. I'll usually see one this late. Let's go. Guys, thank you for over 600 likes. We're 20 away from 700. Ooh, let's go. That's interesting. Stephanie White has their assistant coach. He's the one drawing up plays here, say in this quarter. Hey, Ashton Nate says, I've been here since 10K subs. You guys are still awesome to watch.
Since 10K?
Mm-hmm.
I knew you were old school when you said, when you mentioned the half flip. Since 10K? Thank you, Ash. My goodness, wow. Thanks for the support, dude, throughout the years.
Goodness, 10K is like, what, 2018 probably? Wow. That's awesome. All right, let's see what the Fever can do here, Josh. 49 seconds to go in this first tap. Can they go on a run here to end a quarter? This is exactly the opposite of the first quarter, where the Sparks started good and the Fever started strong. How the Fever starts strong, Sparks have ended good. 40 seconds to go. Here's Kelsey Mitchell. Heads up, Sophie. 3-ball, yes!
Sophie, another splash?
Her second.
34-30, 4-point lead for the Fever. How about Sophie Cunningham?
This was her best game since she came back from injury, no doubt.
She has 8 points, man, and a couple of steals.
And Josh, they just forced a turnover on the Sparks.
Mercedes Russell turned over the ball on a bad pass. Man, she's been turning over the ball like crazy in this game.
All right, Fever basketball. It's 0.2 differential between game and shot clock.
0.2? You could do a lot in 0.2.
Oh, I know. Oh, whoa, wait, what? Oh, they had to wipe off the ball.
Wow, slippery ball.
Slippery.
Caitlin Clark, she's so animated off the bench right now.
Yeah.
She's arguing with the ref on the bench.
She did like a little twirl while she did it too. That was great. Here's Ari. 10 seconds to go. Here comes the screen by Kelsey Mitchell, but Ari takes it here down low against Plum. Kicking out to Boston. 4, 3, 2. Boston off the glass. No good. Stevens the rebound. That does it for halftime. 34-30 Fever.
34-30. Indiana outscoring LA 15-10. Woo! If you took the under in this game, you're looking really damn good right now.
Hey, we look great. Let's go, bro.
So LA outscored Indiana 20-19 in that first quarter. Indiana outscores LA 15-10 in that second quarter.
Yeah, it was a 10-2 start in the quarter for the Fever, but Josh, the Sparks did a great job to end that quarter on an 8-2 run.
Yeah, even though it's a very low scoring half, there was a couple of runs made by each team, and Indiana, they're playing great defense tonight. Like, their defense is damn good. They forced 15 turnovers to the LA Sparks. 11 of those turnovers that they forced were from steals. 11 steals for the Fever in this first half. That's crazy. They just got to get it done on the offensive end a bit more consistently. Shooting under 30% from the field. Come on. This Sparks defense is ass. It's bad. They give up like almost 90 points a game. So Indiana just needs to be a little bit more consistent on the offensive end, because if they do that to go with their defense, they can blow out the Sparks in the second half.
Absolutely. You just need Kelsey Mitchell and Aaliyah Boston to maybe shoot a little bit more and score more, obviously.
We got a $5 donation from Snow, who says, fellas, what's the secret to sync when you can't pause on Prime? Hope everyone is doing great. Honestly, because we can't pause and it's out of our control on Amazon Prime Video, we just have to get lucky.
Yeah.
We just have to get lucky. So what we did earlier, which is we refreshed all of our apps and hoped that we found some sort of sync, which we eventually did. So it was just getting lucky because we can't pause it. So we have no control.
Why can't you pause the Amazon Prime? It's so stupid.
It is ridiculous. We were able to do that last year before, so whatever reason that feature is not here on Amazon Prime this season. But yeah, so that unfortunately is the only answer I got. You just have to get lucky. Thank you, Snow. We appreciate the 5, man. You said Dewana Bonner isn't playing, is she? No, she's not playing. Dewana Bonner is on the waivers. And someone asked earlier, why did she not get traded? Why did she have to get waived? And I was talking about this in the last stream. And if the Fever were going to try to trade Dewana Bonner, whoever was going to have to try to trade for her, they would have to take on her contract. And she signed a pretty sizable contract. So no one was going to do that. I didn't think anyone was. No one did. No one was going to. So the Fever are going to have to eat that. And they waived her. She's on the waivers. And her camp has said to everyone in the league, do not pick me up. She only will play for the Mercury.
Yep.
So that's why she didn't get traded. No one was going to trade for her with that contract.
I don't blame them. Yeah, they were going to have to move 2, 3 people for every one of these teams. So eventually, once she clears waivers, she'll be a Mercury, who they actually just got rid of TJ McConnell's sister today. So they're making room for her.
Now, for anyone who's wondering about CC, she was out tonight due to a groin injury. She's listed as day-to-day. Will she play tomorrow against the Wings? Because it's a back-to-back? Maybe. Or they could just go on and rest her until the Commissioner Cup, which will be on Tuesday. That'll be an extra amount of rest. They could just decide to do that. We'll see what happens. But the Fever will be playing tomorrow against Dallas in Dallas.
You know, Dallas 4-12 on the season, so maybe they do elect to rest her for the Cup on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Guys, we are over 700 likes here at halftime. We're 50 away from 800. Thank y'all. Holy crap, that's awesome, y'all.
All right,
Let's
Roach,
go.
you ready for the halftime box score?
Yes, sir.
All right, where we at? You said.
We are now 50 likes away from 800, baby.
All right, so then let's do it. You good to call it up?
Yeah, I can call out. Yeah.
All right, I'll pull it up right here, and let's do it. Okay, now let's go on to the box score, and we'll start at the top here with the Los Angeles Sparks. Whoa, oh, okay, hold on. I'm sorry, Roach. I'm sorry, hold on. We do not have you on here, so no one heard anything you said.
Oh no.
No one had heard anything you said. So, here, hold on. Oh my goodness, there's Rocha.
Hi.
Okay, Roach, let's start this over again. Let's start this over again. And there you go. Okay, so let's go with the team stats here in the first half. What were they, Roach?
LA shooting 40%, while Indiana shooting 29%. Meanwhile, only 27% for downtown for the Sparks, 22.2% for the Fever. Turnovers, as Josh mentioned, 15 for LA, only 8 for Indiana. And the rebounds, well, LA leads that, 20 rebounds to 18.
Okay, let's score up here a little bit, and let's see who the game leaders in the first half are.
All right, it's Rakia Jackson with 8 points and Natasha Howard with 8 points. Azari Stevens with 4 rebounds and Lexi Hall with 7 rebounds. And in assists, Kelsey Plum with 4 and Kelsey Mitchell with 2.
All right, you ready for the actual box score?
Yes.
All right, we'll start with the Los Angeles Sparks starting lineup. Take it away, Rochita.
All right, Hamby's got 5 points, 2 steals, and assists. Azari Stevens has got 7, 4, and 2. Rakia Jackson, 8 points, but she missed all her shots there in that second quarter. Petty, only 1 shot. She's got 3 and 2. Kelsey Plum's 1 for 3 with 3 points and 4 assists. And Josh, off the bench, you got Emma Cannon with 2 and Liatu King with 2. Nobody else has scored.
Okay.
So now we'll go down to Indiana Fever here, folks. The starting lineup is Natasha Howard with 8 points and 2 rebounds. Aaliyah Boston, 6 points, 4 steals, and 6 rebounds. Oof. Colson, no points and 2 assists. Kelsey Mitchell, 2 for 7. She's got 7 points and 2 assists. Lexi Hall, 2 points, 2 steals, an assist, and 7 rebounds. And meanwhile, off the bench, Josh, also 2 people have scored. 8 points, 4 steals for Sophie Cunningham, and in that 3 ball by Ari McDonald.
And Wilson needs another 3 in the second half from Ari McDonald.
That's right.
So let's root for that. But yeah, Sophie Cunningham, my goodness. 4 steals from her?
Mm-hmm.
4 steals from Aaliyah Boston, you said?
Mm-hmm.
2 steals from Lexi Hull? A steal from Ari McDonald? 2 steals from Kelsey Mitchell? My goodness. A bunch of kleptomaniacs.
Like 11 steals and a half is wild, man.
All right, let's look at some more team stats here, Roach, in that first half.
All right, the assists are 10-5 in favor of LA. The offensive rebound, Josh, 7 for the Fever, 4 for the Sparks. Points off of those turnovers. Indiana has 12 off of the 15 turnovers, while LA has scored 6 points off of 8 Indiana Fever turnovers. Fast break points, where Indiana's dominating that 7-2. And Josh, points in the paint, LA actually leads that 16-14.
Okay. That's your halftime box score, y'all.
Yes, sir.
Good job, Roach.
Thank you.
Whoa, no way.
What?
After I said we had 777 likes.
Oh, somebody go to the casino. Let's go. Speaking of going, I'm going to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Okay. Devin wants to play a game of Uno. We could do that. We could do that here. Um, if you guys have never played with us before, I'll walk you through this. It's pretty simple. Round 1 of a game of Uno. I want you to guess the color of the top card of this deck. Now, you have 1 in 4 chance to get it right. Red, blue, green, yellow. What color are you going to choose this color to be? Red, blue, green, yellow. Myself, I'm going to go with the color blue. I'm definitely going blue. Green says J-Dog. Yellow says James Langford. Red says Justice07. Green says Damon. Zach's going to go with red. Yolanda taking blue. Avatar taking blue. A lot of blues in the chat now. Deborah, Devin, Bobby, Janet is going red. Big One's going Queen of Hearts. But what's up, Georgie? Brother Reynolds, what up, man? He says green. J-Dog, green. Georgie says red +2. If you're exactly right on that, Georgie, I'll get the membership. Rita's going with red. Pink says Redeem. No, pink. Yellow says Kathy. Blue says Julia. Green says Roger. Yellow says Joelle. Cody going yellow. Doug going yellow. They're a team. Damon's going yellow. There was 3 yellows in a row right there. Okay, so I'm team blue. I'm going to go with blue. The winner is team yellow. Rocha, guess the color of the card.
Blue.
It was yellow.
Ah.
Yellow wins it. So team yellow. There you go. You took the dub. CJ7, thank you so much for the sub.
Thank you.
Now round 2 of Uno. I want you to guess if the number is going to be even or odd. Even or odd. 50-50 shot here. What's your guess, Roach?
I seem to have better odds when I choose even.
You're going to go even?
Yeah.
I'm going to go even too. I'm going to go with even as well.
Okay.
Let's see what the chat says.
I see odd, even, odd, skip or reverse. Okay, Georgie. Holographic Jigglypuff. Okay, Bigwood. Odd, even. Odd. So the chat is split, Josh.
Me and you are going even. So let's go team even.
Come on.
It's even.
Yes.
It's 6. Even wins it, baby.
Let's go.
Team even. Anybody 2 for 2? We have one more round coming up. Who's 2 for 2?
Anybody? I'm 1 for 2 so far.
I'm 1 for 2 as well.
Okay.
By the way, I chose blue in that first round too. So we're picking the same.
Okay.
These first 2 rounds.
That's great.
All right, we're still in a commercial break. Now let's see. Next round is going to be over under.
Yeah.
Will the card be over or under the number 5? Or are you going to go with the push? Over, under, push of 5.
You know what, Josh? I'm going to go a push. And if it's a 5, I'll give the membership.
You said if it's a push, you'll give the membership?
Yeah.
All right, here
I'll
we
go
go.
Push.
Oh, under, over. I'm gonna go with the over. You said under.
Push. I go with the push.
Oh, you're going push. That's right. You're going push. Zach says over.
Okay.
Draymond over. Mostly overs. Overs. I'm going over. Roach is going push.
Come on,
of 5.
Come on.
And the winner is. Wow, Roach.
What? Did I get it?
You're wrong. It's over.
It's over.
Over wins it.
Okay.
Over wins it. I was 2 for 3.
2 for 3. Damn it.
2 for 3.
And see, if I didn't go push, I was going to go under, so I was double wrong.
Okay, Roach. Just you this time. I mean, you guys can play along too.
Yeah.
I'm going to keep drawing the top card until I draw a action card.
Okay.
I want you to guess what that action card is going to be. The first action card drawn. What is that going to be? +4, a +2, a skip. What?
I'm going to go a basic wild card.
A basic wild card.
Yeah.
My guess is going to be a +4.
Okay.
All right. Let's see what it is. 7. +2. +2 was the first action card drawn from the deck.
Dang it.
+2.
Hey, they draw. Deborah got it. Draw 2. There you
Draw
go, Deborah.
2, Deborah. There you go.
Hey.
And that's Uno.
Dang it. I went what, 1 for 4.
All right. We're coming back out of the commercial break. You guys ready for the second half?
Let's go, man. If we're as good as the first half, we have a great game in store here.
Again, Fever playing great defense. They just need to be a little bit more consistent offensively, and they could possibly blow out the Sparks. Great defense in that first half.
Want to see Kelsey Mitchell and Aaliyah Boston get more aggressive here, Josh.
Yeah.
Be aggressive.
So here we go. On the floor for the Fever to start the second half, Natasha Howard, Aaliyah Boston, Sydney Colson, Kelsey Mitchell, Lexi Hull. For the Sparks, on the floor, Dearica Hamby, Azare Stevens, Rikia Jackson, Shea Petty, and Kelsey Plum. Sparks in their yellow uniforms, Fever in their whites. Fever will be shooting on the left side of the court now. Sparks will be shooting on the right side of the broadcast.
All right. Indiana's got the ball. Josh, here's Mitchell. Feeding inside for Howard. She missed. Rebounded by Hamby. Here comes the Sparks. 9:43 to go here in the third quarter. They'll have it here up top. Petty. We're headed off here to Stevens. Now to Rikia Jackson. Hands it off to Kelsey Plum with 10 to shoot. Tries to get a screen. Gets it back to Rikia. She's got Lexi on her. Drives past her. Her layup. Rims out.
Boston with their 7th rebound.
Can she get another double-double tonight, man?
I think she will.
Me too. Kelsey, Josh, Mitchell, I should say, out to Boston. Jump shots no good. Hamby the rebound. The Erica Hamby. Here comes the Sparks, trailing by 4. Plum Dog rims out the 3. Colson the rebound. I was close.
Low score game.
Why not, man? Fuck it. Here is Mitchell driving inside. No good, no foul. Josh rebound Stevens.
On the floor for the Sparks, Dearica Hamby, Stevens, Rikia Jackson, Shea Petty, and Kelsey Plum.
Hamby headed off to Plum Dog. Left elbow here, kick out. Petty thought about it. Finds Stevens right up in for 3. She missed it. Long rebound fought for. It's on the ground. And we're getting a foul here.
By Aaliyah Boston.
Okay.
This will be her first foul. Her first foul. With 8:32 left to go here in the third quarter. No one has scored yet.
Nope. No, in the last quarter, it took each team went like 5 minutes without scoring. It felt like, well, they're already almost at 2 minutes here. Anyways, here's Stevens on the rebound, on the inbounds. Fans it up top to Plum. Plum attacks Kelsey Mitchell, 7 to shoot. And a foul on the floor by Kelsey Mitchell.
2 team fouls here.
I got to stay out of foul trouble in the second half.
I see some of you guys still making your predictions for Uno. So when you hear me, when you catch up, hit the live on the broadcast. Some of you guys are behind a little bit.
Steal, Josh, another steal by the Fever and a layup by Kelsey Mitchell.
There we go. I'll see you in the future, folks. 36-30, 6-point lead for the Fever. Kelsey Mitchell now at 9 points.
Not bad. Almost double digits. Here's Petty. Kiss it up top here to Stevens. Azaria. She'll drive against Howard. Back her down. 5 to shoot. Knock her down to Hamby. Back to Stevens. Wide open layup's good. Howard got knocked down there, Josh. She never got back up, and Hamby got the easy layup.
Azare Stevens scored that one. 9 points and 5 rebounds for Azare. 36-32.
And it's still here by the Sparks. Here comes LA up court. Hamby layup. Good this time.
2-point game.
The LA defense stepping up here to start the second half.
Hi, Foon.
What's up, Foon? How you doing, man? Here's Colson. Hands it off to Mitchell up top, screen by Boston. 7:09 to go here in the third quarter. Around Colson to Lexi. She's got it right elbow here to Howard. Natasha inside. And a foul, shooting foul on Stevens. That's let's see, that's gonna be Stevens' third personal foul, Josh. Oof. Hey, Mr. Cox, 5 of the 5. Hi, guys. I think I know who the Suns are picking at 31. I'd rather not say, did not want to spoil anything. Hard to say who had the best night round one.
San Antonio had a great night. Orlando had a great night. I thought Atlanta did good on that trade. But it's okay. If you guys want to tell us who, are you okay with that?
Yeah, I'm okay with it.
If you guys want to keep us updated on the draft of round 2, that's fine.
Yeah.
That is fine. Thank you, though. Appreciate you saying that, though, Bobby. Thank you.
Thank you.
So 2 shots coming up here for Natasha Howard. She misses the first free throw after that foul by Stevens. Second free throw, though, is good. 37-34 Indiana. Under 7 minutes to go.
All right, Stevens, we'll have it here off top to De'Erica Hamby off to Plum. Plum against Mitchell. Going on top of the key back to Stevens' left side. Stevens picked up by Howard. Handoff here to Petty. Petty drives inside, knocked out of bounds nicely by Colson with 4 to shoot.
4 on the shot clock.
4 on the shot clock. Oof. Excuse me, I keep burping. Oh, my bad. That's disgusting. Inbounds. Plum, 3 seconds to shoot. 2, 1, just throws it up wildly. Somehow hit rim, and Aaliyah Boston's got another rebound. It's a fast break for Lexi Hall, and she scores!
Lexi Hall. 4 points and 7 rebounds now for Lexi.
Okay. And right back, Rakia Jackson scores.
Rakia Jackson, she hasn't scored in a long time since the early minutes of the first quarter. She's got 10 points now.
All right, Josh, it's 39-36 Fever with 6:09 to play in the third quarter.
And that was the 5th assist for Kelsey Plum, by the way. And on the other side, Hazare Steven commits another foul. That's going to be her 4th foul.
Yeah, 4.
She has to check out. Emma Cannon will check in for her. Also for the Fever, they're going to substitute here. Ari McDonald checks in for Natasha Howard. And Sydney Colson, she's going to be checking out. Sophie checking in?
I would think so. She's usually one of the first day, and we'll see here. Yep, there you go.
Lolita Davidovich. This game is on Amazon Prime.
Yeah. Only on Prime tonight. And like it's on actual Prime, not like the League Pass, like on actual Prime. All Fever players are contributing. They've had a nice spread of production tonight. All right, Josh, Sophie's going to inbound it here to I'm loving it. McDonald. Finds it back to Sophie. Now to Lexi through her hands and out of bounds. She should have never had that Butterfinger at halftime, Josh.
Mm-hmm.
All right. LA ball. LA Sparks. Yeah, I had to do that one time tonight. All right. LA's got it here, trailing by 3, 39-36, 5:47 to go here in the third quarter. Here's Rakia Jackson. Kick up top, Hamby. Hand off to Kelsey Plum. 7 to shoot, brings it out against Sophie. Drives inside. Layup over Boston is good. Okay, Plum dog. There you go. That's only her 2nd field goal of the game. She's got 5 points. Kelsey Mitchell, 5:27 to go with a handoff to Leah Boston off to Sophie right elbow. Hamby on her inside for Leah, backs down Cannon. Inside the paint, 9 to shoot, turnaround shot. Rims out Barker with the rebound. Sarah Barker, the rookie, will hand it off here to the veteran Kelsey Plum in the crossover. Attacks Ari McDonald. Up and under layup. Oh, it rimmed down. She wanted to foul Josh, no call. Mitchell, the rebound, the 3-ball.
Kelsey Mitchell, a splash. 41-38, Indiana leads under 5 to go in the third.
Here's Rakia Jackson, screened by Hamby. Rakia picked up by Boston, nicely out to Plum. Lost the ball on the floor, started away by Ari McDonald.
Another steal.
Josh, Boston down the lane. Oh, she went too strong.
That's 14 steals now for the Fever. 14.
That is wild for the entire game. Hamby, one opportunity.
Oh, and 1 for De'Erica Hamby. Sophie Cunningham with the foul. Hamby could cut the lead to 1 here at the free throw line.
We got an officials timeout. Yeah, 42-40 lead for Indiana at this timeout. Oof. Josh, another low-scoring quarter, bro. It's only 10-8 in favor of LA. This is wow. Hey, you know what? It makes for an entertaining game. That's all we want here. Guys, we're 50 likes away. Ouch, ow, 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 that hurt. We're 50 likes away here from 900. We're almost at 1,000 likes. Smack that like, hit that sub button. We will be live tomorrow, first time for the Wings this season in the Fever. We'll see Caitlin Clark play tomorrow. If she does, it'll be our first Caitlin Clark and Paige Beckers matchup in the WNBA. We seen it in college. Now, if she plays tomorrow, Caitlin, we'll see it here on the WNBA level. All those steals and nothing? Yeah, that's the thing, Sylvester. They're getting all these steals, but they're just struggling on offense. I mean, I know the Fever wanted the foul call on that missed shot by Aaliyah. She went way too hard at that shot. They're not taking advantage of it at all. They got to step up. The Fever have to step up here offensively if they're going to win this game. We know it could be a struggle without Caitlin Clark. We saw her when she was out for those 5 or so games, but got to be better. 41-40 Fever, 4 minutes, and charge timeout here. Timeout call, it's 42-40. 42-40. Unless they end up changing that Kelsey Mitchell shot to a 2, but right now it's still a 3. 42-40. Derica Hamby got an N1 opportunity. And it was a shooting foul on Sophie Cunningham. How many is that for her? That's actually only her first foul. Okay, I thought she had one more. Wait, Sparks referee initiated review report supports call. Was it? No, I wasn't a challenge because the official timeout. Okay, that's weird. CC shouldn't play against Dallas. She has to rest. That's the thing. If they do rest her, then she has 5 days in between the last game and the Commissioner's Cup on the 1st. So if they decide to rest her against a 4-12 Wings team, she'll have a lot of rest for that game against the Lynx next week for the Commissioner's Cup. But we shall see tomorrow. We'll see. A lot of people are going to want to see her versus Paige. But they do face off 2 more times this season. So maybe we'll wait a little bit longer for that. All right, coming in this timeout once again, guys. It is a free throw for Derica Hamby, who had an N1 opportunity. She made the shot. See if she can make the free throw. Let me see. How many fouls does LA have? LA has 8 total fouls, and the Fever have 8 total fouls. So there you go, 8 and 8. So, Josh, the refs are talking about something here.
Hey, thank you, Tommy Hinton. So,
Appreciate
they missed a free throw attempt, by the way, at the broadcast.
Oh, okay.
And it's going to be Fever basketball. 4:21 to go. They missed an entire sequence here.
Stupid. And here's a foul. Foul down low on LA Josh on Emma Cannon. So, inbounds here for the Fever. 4:15 to go in the third quarter. 42-40 they lead. Money Mitchell. She hasn't been that money tonight so far, JD. Money, money, money. Money. Here's Ari. She's got it up top on the switch on the Kelsey Plum. There is Mitchell for 3. And 1, Kelsey Mitchell.
Kelsey?
Yeah.
Kelsey Mitchell?
So the foul didn't happen on the Kelsey Mitchell shot, Josh. It happened elsewhere, but I think it happened after Mitchell had already gone up. Yeah, because it's a Sarah Barker loose ball foul call. So Mitchell makes the 3 and could have a free throw as well here.
Did I accidentally deleted something. My phone's acting up. I gotta turn my phone off.
Oh, here. Oh yeah, you hit a comment.
I'm sorry, that was an accident. My phone's acting up. So I'm not gonna be able to reach yet.
Okay, I got you. So we're in officials review here. They're gonna see Josh and chat if that foul, which it was Barker fouling Boston, happened before Mitchell went up for the 3.
Here, I'm gonna try to do this instead.
Oh, J-Dog says Suns drafted Fleming.
Rasheer Fleming off the board finally. There we go. Great draft pick. Oh my goodness, Phoenix Suns. A lot of front court now for the Suns. Thank you, J-Dog.
Thank you, man. All right, let's see this replay. It looked like Boston got Purse before Mitchell went out for the shot, but we'll see here. And yes, she did get fouled before the shot, Josh, so no bucket. No bucket. It's a loose ball foul on Barker.
Congrats, Wilson. So no bucket.
No bucket. So that's the 14th foul on the Sparks already.
42-40, Indiana.
Lexi's got it off here to Ari McDonald. She'll have a screen against Barker by Boston. Ari, and a foul again on Barker. And that should, yeah, that's going to put the Fever in the bonus shot. It's going to be 2 free throws for Ari McDonald coming up.
In the bonus, huh?
Mm-hmm. 2 fouls. That's her only 2 fouls, Barker, back to back. Yeah, the end is near Sarah Ashley Barker. She's the 9th overall pick in this year's draft, a rookie for the Sparks.
Yep.
Oh, Ari misses the first free throw. No good. Come on, Ari. Second free throw coming up. VH, they took off the 3 points because the foul on Barker happened before Kelsey went up for the shot.
So, yeah, took off the points.
Mm-hmm. Second free throw's good. McDonald makes it 43-40. Josh, 3:53 to go in the third quarter. Here's Rakia Jackson. She goes inside. Her layup's no good. And a rebound off of the Sports out of bounds. Fever basketball, 3:46 to go in the third quarter. Here comes Ari. She'll bring it up court here for Indiana. She will have it here with a screen by Boston. 1-on-1. Crossover and a drive. McDonough back out here to the right elbow. Inside for Boston. Backs down Cannon. 7 to shoot. Boston lost the ball out of bounds. It's a Fever turnover.
Woo, a lot of sloppy basketball right now.
Mm-hmm. Turnovers, fouls, everything, man. Hey, what's up, CLOA? How you doing, man?
Hey.
Yep. Here's a 3-ball by Cannon. That's no good. Offensive rebound by the Sparks. Rakia Jackson's got it. She'll drive inside. Jackson throws at the left. No, Sophie the rebound. Good defense there. And Ari McDonald and 1.
Now it's back to 45-40.
Yeah.
And that free throw going up for Ari McDonald. 3-point play opportunity, but not the 3-point play that Wilson was looking for.
Yeah, that's right. He needs 1 more 3 for her.
Suns have nailed the last 2 days. Mark Williams, Malik, and Fleming. I see you, Phoenix. I like what they're doing. They're developing a defensive identity and with some good size, which is where the league's starting to tend toward trend back to.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually kind of cool to see.
So they got a bunch of shooting guards, a forward, and 2 Serners now. Josh McDonough made the free throw, 46-40, 2:50 to go here in the third quarter. Here's Rakia Jackson. She lost the ball. As soon as the 4 picked up by Plum. Straight away 3. She got it.
Kelsey Plum from downtown. 43-46 Fever lead.
McDonald back the other way. Ari finds Lexi. Back to McDonald. Wide open 3. No good. Sorry, Wilson. And a loose ball foul here on LA. It's going to be on the Sparks. It's on Emma Cannon, Josh. That's her second personal foul. Second personal foul. Hey, what's up, Dr. Sarah back in the building? Hi, Sarah.
Hey, Sarah.
That's right. During the bonus, so 2 free throws coming up here for Natasha Howard.
2 shots for Howard.
First one's good. 47-43 Fever, and we got a substitution. Rakia Jackson's going to check out. It's going to be
Azure Stevens will check in for Emma Cannon. Keep an eye out on Azure. She's got 4 fouls.
Mm-hmm. They've really taken her out of the game with those 4 fouls, Josh, as Howard makes both free throws. 48-43, Indiana, 2:22 to go here in the third quarter, excuse me. Here's Russell, almost got it stolen by Howard. Hands it off here. Shelby, she's got a right elbow. Hands it off to the right elbow now. Stevens kicks it off here up top to Russell. Hands it off to Plum. Plum, 3 again. No good this time. Sophie Cunningham with the rebound. Here comes a handoff to McDonald. She goes coast to coast and draws a shooting foul.
Oh, Fever drawing fouls here now. Ari will go to the line for 2 shots. Kelsey Plum picking up the foul. I believe that's her first personal.
There you go. Not bad. Only 1 foul. You'll take that.
Real estate man, we thank you for that. We thank you.
Hey, let's go. Plum having a little conversation with the rep, but it was all jokes.
First free throw is missed by Ari. Carrie says, I don't like how this game is so close. I know, right? Like Indiana, they're playing so good defensively, but they're not being consistent on the offensive end of things as you would like to see. We have a 2 donation from Rogier. Magic trade up to 32. Oh, Magic up to 32 as Ari McDonald knocks down the second free throw, giving the Fever a 49-43 lead. That's a 6-point lead for the Fever. Thank you, Rogier, for the update. Okay.
Thank you. And here's a shooting foul now, Josh, on the Fever. It's a Brianna Turner shooting foul.
I know some more fouls here in this game. Some more fouls. This time, this one from Brianna Turner. Free throws coming up here for, who is that, King?
Yeah, Liatu King. I love that first name. That's a good first name. First free throw is good for King. Was second this drafted 2 future second-round picks. Damn, okay. Sheesh. Both free throws are good for King. 4-point game. 49-45 Fever, 144 to go in the third quarter. King now, only 4 points. She's got a bucket and 2 free throws. Here's Kelsey Mitchell up top. Step back. 3. Mitchell!
Kelsey is in her bag from beyond the arc. Mitchell now with 15 points.
Yes. She's got 3 threes, and she had one taken away, too.
3 triples tonight for Kelsey Mitchell.
And foul here on the floor by, I think that's Tipson.
That's Ari McDonald with the personal foul there.
Okay. I think that should be bonus.
I think that is the bonus, yeah.
Okay.
I think the Sparks are now in the bonus. That's the 15th foul for the Fever with 1:17 remaining here in the quarter.
All right, free throws coming up from Mercedes Russell. And timeout here by the Fever, Josh. Timeout. Timeout, Indiana. 1:17 to go in the third. They lead at 52-45. It's another low score. Well, it's a little bit more of a high-scoring quarter now as Indiana's outscoring LA 18-15. But not bad. Not totally bad. Timeout. We need a timeout.
Did I hear challenge?
Oh, yeah, you sure did.
It's a Fever challenge, y'all.
Oh.
It's not a regular timeout. It's a challenge made by Stephanie White and the Fever with 1:17 to go. The call on the floor was an Ari McDonald personal foul.
Yeah.
So we're going to see if this is going to get reversed or not.
Now, the foul happened on a screen, so maybe they're thinking it's an illegal screen by LA. Wish they would show a replay. Okay, so we'll see who wins the challenge here. Okay, here we go. I mean, I don't know if there was much there. McDonald had her hand, though, on Mercedes Russell, so I think this one, Josh, is going to be, might be a little hard to overturn.
What's up, Hoopmeister?
What's up, Bebop? It's thundering over there. Ooh.
Challenge unsuccessful for Stephanie White and the Fever. Fever are charged a timeout. They'll have 2 left for the game.
Oof.
Unsuccessful challenge here.
Yeah, I didn't like the challenge that Josh. McDonald had her hand all over Russell. It was a really bad challenge.
Her hand was caught in the cookie jar.
It was caught in the cookie jar.
That ever happened to you for real, for real?
Yes, I've been caught in a cookie jar a few times. What about you?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's my cookie jar.
That's fair. Who stole the cookie for the cookie jar? All right, Russell, we'll have free throws, boys and gals. She makes the first one, 52-46. Bro, Josh, I swear, Caitlin Clark always has the nice fits on the bench. She looks comfy.
I like that hoodie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Comfort over everything.
Oh, yeah.
Second free throw is made by Mercedes Russell. It's a 52-47 lead for the Fever now. That's a 5-point lead for the Fever.
Sophie's got it. Just over a minute to play. Sophie with the layup.
Sophie tonight has been amazing. She's got 10 points off the bench tonight.
Okay.
With 4 steals.
Ooh-wee. And a foul, Josh, on the other end here. It's going to be more free throws for the Sparks.
Because they're in the bonus.
Mm-hmm.
Let me drop that Sophie emote. Gotta need a Kelsey Mitchell and Ari McDonald emote.
Ba-da-ba-ba. I love Sophie so much.
2 shots coming up for Kelsey Plum.
Ooh, Brianna Turner got the shooting foul or a personal foul.
Yeah, Brianna Turner just picked up her 3rd personal.
Okay.
Kelsey knocks down the first free throw, cuts the lead to 6.
She can make it 5, boys and gals. And, she missed it. She missed the second free throw. Push-ups. 46 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Here's Ari McDonald, hand off here to Kelsey Mitchell. She'll have it here, a screen by Brianna Turner. Mitchell, 3 again!
Absolutely assassin. An absolute assassin for Kelsey freaking Mitchell. That's 4 threes made now by Mitchell.
What a game for Kelsey Mitchell, Josh. She needed to step up here for the Fever, and she has.
That's 18 points now for Kelsey.
Beautiful. What happened here? Oh, ball just got away in the inbounds. Okay. 36 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Sparks basketball. Here is the ball on the other side of the court. Shelby's got it here up top. Petty will hand it off here to Kelsey Plum. Screen by King. Plum. Offensive foul on to King.
Whose ball?
Fever ball.
And Aaliyah Boston will check in for Natasha Howard. Lexi Hull for Brianna Turner. So on the floor, it's Lexi, Aaliyah Boston, Kelsey Mitchell, Sophie Cunningham, Ari McDonald. For the Sparks, it's Azare Stevens, Shea Petty, King, Russell, and Barker. So Plum's on the bench right now.
Mm-hmm. Don't want to pick up maybe another. Well, she's only got 1 foul.
No shot clock for the Fever here.
McDonald against Petty. 10 to shoot. Here comes a screen by Kelsey Mitchell. Ari takes it here up top. Crosses over 6 to shoot. Ari throws it up. Draws a shooting foul.
Ooh, Ari McDonald drawing some fouls. This one from Petty, her second. McDonald back to the line for 2 shots.
Let's see. This is going to be free throws 5 and 6 for Ari McDonald.
Welcome back to the league, Ari.
Mm-hmm. Gotta love it, man. She fits so good with this system.
Free throw number 1, no good.
Oof.
Where we at, Roach?
We are 50 likes away from 1,000.
50 likes away from 1,000?
Yes, sir.
Wow. And James Stewart just subscribed. I didn't realize we were almost at 1,000 likes. That's incredible.
Mm-hmm. Joshua, chat, second free throw's good for McDonald.
10-point lead.
Nice, man. 2 seconds to go. 1 at the buzzer. It's good for Petty.
That's going to do it for the third quarter. 58-50. Indiana leads it going into the clutch quarter. So hold up those 4s, y'all. Hold up those 4s high in the air if you can. Put those 4s in the chat. And get ready for what we call the clutch quarter, where it doesn't matter how you start. It only matters how you finish.
Let's go. Who's going to finish strong? Josh, we have another low-scoring game. We're going to find out.
That was actually the highest scoring quarter of the game.
Yeah.
Indiana outscored LA 20.
Okay.
Highest scoring quarter of the game so far.
Mm-hmm. Hey, maybe that's a sign to come here for the clutch quarter. Let's go. Whoa, we hit 1,000 likes. Hell yeah. Where is the outro? Here we go.
Thank y'all for 1,000 likes. Thank you all so much. We will be live tomorrow, where the Indiana Fever will be taking on the Dallas Wings. That's tomorrow night. Thank you, Scott Larnard. Larnard? Scott, thank you for the sub.
Thank you.
Tomorrow is a back-to-back. Fever and the Wings. We'll see if CC's going to play tomorrow. Been wanting to see Caitlin Clark versus Paige Beckers. But it might not happen.
If it doesn't happen tomorrow, good thing is they still do have 2 more matchups to go this season. But next one's not for a couple weeks, and then the next one's not till the end of August. We'll see. Yeah, Marcus, no CC tonight, being a back-to-back, out with a growing strain. We'll see if she plays tomorrow.
Joe, thank you for the subscribe, man.
Thank
We'll
you,
be
Joe.
live for all these Fever games all year. All year long, we'll be live for the Fever games. Molly, thank you.
Thank you.
Jet says, let's down Hunt Brennan and his phone, log in, see the draft. Oh, get our McDonald. Oh.
And then Bradley right away says, send me an offer. I love it. Growing strain. What's wrong with what I just said, big boy? Growing strain's a thing.
Probably the way you said it.
I probably said it like growing instead of growing. Hey, 2 sweets, Jacob.
Is Sophie in the game today? Oh, is she ever? 10 points. And I believe she still have 4 steals. 4 steals, 2 rebounds for Sophie tonight.
Fact. Let me see something, John.
As a team, the Indiana Fever have 14 steals today.
Sheesh.
They've caused 19 turnovers to the LA Sparks, who have given up 17 points to Indiana off those turnovers.
Nice.
Indiana's locked in defensively. They just need to be a little bit more consistent offensively, like Kelsey Mitchell here. 18 points. She's getting it done from beyond the arc. She's been killing it from downtown. How many threes from Kelsey Mitchell? She's got 4 threes. All right, here we go. Start the fourth quarter.
All right, 58-50 lead for the Fever. Here's Mercedes Russell with it in the right elbow. Hands it off here to Petty. Petty trying to save it in bounce. She does. Up top to Stevens. 7 to shoot against Boston. Kicks it up top to Barker, the rookie. 3 seconds to shoot. Her layup. Too strong. Fight for the rebound. Taken by Boston. Aaliyah, another rebound. Here's Lexi. Inside for Natasha Howard. Her layup is good.
Natasha Howard. Now she's in double digits. 11 points here tonight. Actually, make it 13. I'm sorry. It wasn't updated. That's 13 points. And a 10-point lead now for the Fever.
Stevens. Bound fast inside. Knocked out of bounds by Lexi Hall with 10 to shoot. Again, Josh. The Fever getting their hands in passing lanes.
Christopher says, hey, Josh, can we plan a play date?
Whoa.
Or are you going to be around town here in Dallas?
Oh. There you go, Christopher. All right, 9:09 to go here. 10 seconds to shoot. Inbounds here for the Sparks. It's inside for Stevens. And 1 for Stevens.
Azure, 3-point play opportunity with 9:08 left to go in the fourth quarter. That foul came from Natasha Howard, her second.
And a second and 1 of the game for Azaria Stevens, sorry. Azure. Yeah.
Looks to knock down that free throw. It's a 7-point lead now for the Fever, 60-53. Bringing up ball, Sydney Colson. She's joined by Aaliyah Boston, Natasha Howard, Lexi Hull, and Sophie Cunningham. Shooting on the left side of the court under 9 minutes to go. A feed dump inside to Aaliyah Boston. Kicks out to Sophie back into the post. Goes Boston, puts the ball on the floor. Meets a double team, puts it up. And she draws a offensive foul against Boston.
Oh.
And it's
That's
going to
only
be Sparks basketball.
only 2 fouls now for Leah Boston, so not bad. But
she put those elbows high.
Mm,
She put those elbows high when she was making this motion like that. So Sparks ball, 8:45 to go.
Hamby inside for Stevens. Stevens up. She scores again.
Woo! Azore cuts the lead to 5 now.
Hey, it's the clutch quarter for a reason, Josh. And the Sparks are being clutch. Fever's got to step up here with 8:24 to go. Here's Sophie down the lane. Shooting foul on Rakia Jackson.
Rakia, is that a shooting foul or a foul on the floor? No, it's a shooting foul. It is a shooting foul. So 2 shots coming up for the Fever, who are up by 5. Azure Stevens now the leading scorer for the Sparks here in the fourth quarter. And 4 points behind Kelsey Mitchell for the leading scorer of the game. Okay. Mitchell will check back in for Sophie Cunningham. She checks in with 18 points and 4 threes made tonight. So wait, this is a foul on the floor. No shooting foul.
Mm-hmm.
It was shooting foul, personal foul on the floor, and then shooting foul back to a personal foul. Ball's inbounded.
And ball is going to go off the hands of Stevens out of bounds. Fever ball with 11 to shoot, Josh. 8:18 to go in the clutch quarter. They lead it by 5, 60-55. Inbounds here for Indiana. It's Colson finding Lexi with a jump shot. Yes!
Lexi, pull up jumper for 2. 62-55 Indiana. And Hull has now 8 points. I mean, my goodness, 6 points and 7 rebounds. 6 points and 7 rebounds for Lexi.
And Natasha Howard, or Kelsey Mitchell's going to foul Stevens. Shooting foul.
Azure back to the line for 2 shots.
Mm-hmm.
Kelsey Mitchell just picked up her 2nd foul.
So nobody really in foul trouble outside of Stevens, who has 4. Well, let's see if she can make her free throws, Josh, to make this a 5-point ball game. She will miss the first one. No good.
Reggie just said this game has more fouls than Kanye's music.
Oh. That's tough.
That's good. That's good.
Tough. Stevens makes the second free throw. We got a 6-point game with 8 minutes to go.
Azure, 15 points now.
Here comes Sydney Colson with it. Off to Kelsey Mitchell's got the hot hand.
Oh,
screen by Aaliyah. Mitchell will kick it off here to Howard.
Sorry about that.
She gives it back to Mitchell. Back to Howard. 6 to shoot. Back to Colson now. Sydney passes side for Howard. Fouled on the floor by Rakia Jackson.
Thank you, Wes, for the subscribe.
Thank you.
And thank you, Deidre Shells, for the assist. Thank you.
Bang. How many fouls is that now? That's 2 fouls on Jackson. I am for real. Mitchell to Colson, stolen away by Kelsey Plum. Sparks with the ball, trailing by 6, and Plum fouled on the floor by Colson. Remember, Josh, they can't challenge. They don't have their, they already lost their challenge. Personal foul.
So, thunder. Oh. CJ says you guys got a severe thunderstorm. You might be right.
Yeah.
Right as you say that, thunder outside.
Uh-oh. That's summer weather for you, man. God damn. 7:31 to go here in the fourth quarter. 62-56 lead here. Oh, wow. Goodman's getting one in Virginia, too. Sheesh. Here's Plum with it up top. She'll have it off here to Rakia Jackson. Screen by Hamby. Rakia pulls up. Rakia scores.
Jackson with the mid-range shot has 12 points now. Thank you, Booka Brooks, for the sub.
Can you dig it?
Indiana leads at 62-58. It's a 4-point lead.
Howard, inside bad pass stolen by Rakia Jackson.
Can they capitalize here?
Well, Josh Jackson, the Hamby back to Jackson. She missed the layup. Stevens tries to get the rebound, stolen by Lexi.
Wow, what a sequence.
Lexi finds Colson here in the corner. Back to hole. Missed the three. Boston the rebound. No foul in the rebound. Second chance as Jackson gets back slowly. Boston foul on the floor.
Azure did not like that. That's her 5th foul?
Yeah, fifth foul.
And Azure is arguing, hey, she shoved me.
Oof. Let's see. Here on this replay, Josh.
So Azure was getting up on her, and then Aaliyah Boston went like this to her. And that's where the argument is being made by Stevens. Like, hey, she shoved me off like that.
Uh-huh.
Boston was like, get off me. And they're going to challenge this.
Yeah.
They're going to challenge this. They might have a shot here.
I mean, you might as well, Josh, because otherwise it would be the 5th on Stevens.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to challenge this if you're the Sparks because it's the 5th foul for Stevens. And they might have a shot at winning this. Van, thank you so much for the subscribe.
Thank you. What's up, Isaiah? What's up, man? How's it going, bro? Oh, let's move that. Guys, we just hit 1,100 likes. Thank y'all so much. Let's go.
Thank you, Paul. Thank you. Our next live stream will be tomorrow. The Fever taking on the Dallas Wings. It will be a back-to-back for the Indiana Fever. We'll see if Caitlin Clark gives it a go in Dallas. It'll be on the road. There's a part of me that wants her to play. Of course, right? We all want to see Caitlin Clark play.
Yeah.
Especially Caitlin Clark versus Paige Beckers. We've been wanting to see that, right? The last time we saw that was UConn, Iowa last year in the Final Four. But also at the same time, I want her to be 100%, right? And if it's necessary for her to rest another game and then just play maybe on Tuesday in the Commissioner's Cup, which will give her plenty of time to rest, then so be it. But we'll see what happens tomorrow.
I hope so, man. I hope she does play if she is healthy. PJ, we're almost up. Remember, we traded out of our 45th pick, PJ. We don't draft till the 50s now.
We're at a commercial break timeout made by the Sparks, who are actually challenging the call on the court. Thelma, thank you so much, Thelma, for the subscribe. The call on the floor was Azure Stevens committing a foul to Aaliyah Boston, which would be her 5th personal, and that's what they're challenging right now. Brad, thank you so much for the subscribe as well, man.
Thank you, Brad.
What's up, Peach?
How you doing, man?
Rocha, almost our pick. Oh! Almost Rocha's pick. Babbitt, Messia, thank you for the sub, man.
PJ didn't know we traded out of 41, so we still got a while before our pick.
Oh, that's right. The Bulls and the Golden State Warriors traded down.
Mm-hmm.
Lakers, Isaiah, your Lakers jumped up to 45 where we were going to draft, and we jumped down to 55. So the Sparks are going to lose this challenge, it looks like.
Whoa.
They're going to lose this challenge. They'll be charged a timeout, and Azure Stevens of the Sparks will pick up her 5th personal. 5th personal now.
So what I think it is, Josh, I think because she was holding Boston before the shove, that's what they called her for.
Oh, trade. Wolves on the clock now.
Ooh. All right, Minnesota. So they traded down and they traded up. All right, here's Ari. Inside here for Boston up top, 6:30 to go. 62-58, they lead. Kelsey Mitchell scores again.
Woo! Kelsey, 20 points. And the Fever go up 6, 64-58 here with 6:19 left to go. Booyaka.
Booyaka. Hamby down the lane, attacking Boston, and a shooting foul on Aaliyah.
Aaliyah Boston will pick up her 3rd personal. Dearica Hamby will head to the line for 2 shots. Of course, Boston did not like that call. She's talking with the ref right now. And the ref just said, yeah, sure. But how about Kelsey Mitchell tonight, man? Another efficient night from Mitchell. She was fantastic against the Storm. And here tonight, she's 7 for 13 from the field, 4 for 6 from downtown, 20 points with 4 assists. Free throw number 1 is missed by Dearica Hamby. Second free throw is good. A 5-point lead now for the Fever, 64-59. And here comes Indiana with Howard, Boston, Mitchell, Lexi Hull, and Ari McDonald shooting on the left side of the court in their white uniforms, Sparks in their yellow.
Boston inside the paint, goes down low, draws a shooting foul.
Another shooting foul here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
This one coming from LA and Shea Petty, who just picked up her fourth foul.
Oof.
And 2 shots coming up for Aaliyah Boston. 2 shots.
So, Josh, Lakers traded up and they got that Terrio dude from Arkansas.
Dude, I love that pick. He was one of my sleepers.
Yeah.
Therio from Arkansas. Very explosive here. Tough competitor. Has defensive switchability, meaning he could guard many positions. Oh, my goodness. You guys got a really damn good defender. Basically,
Nice.
You got a damn good defender and a lot of heart.
That's what the Lakers need, man. Congratulations, Isaiah and Laker fans.
That's a great pick. That's a great pick.
All right, guys. Free throws were made by Boston. I almost said the Boston Celtics. Here's Plum. Ooh, nice drive. Kelsey Plum, kick out. Stevens, corner 3. Got it.
Big shot from the Sparks and Azure Stevens, who's 37% from downtown this season, cuts the lead to 4 now. By the way, the Sparks are in the bonus for the rest of the quarter.
Okay. Howard, and that's a kickball. Kickball on Stevens. Kickball. QC says, I need to be told how they feel about our draft.
Love it. I love it. You guys are developing an identity. A defensive identity. A lot of front court. I love Rasheer Fleming, one of my favorite players out of the draft, and you guys got him in the top of the second round. Love it.
Shot clock violation here on the Fever. Sparks ball, Jaws 4-point game.
Sparks basketball with 5:05 to go. Plenty of time left. And on the floor for the Sparks, it's Hamby, Stevens, Rakia Jackson, Shea Petty, and Kelsey Plum. For the Fever, it's Natasha Howard, Boston, Kelsey Mitchell, Lexi Hull, and Ari McDonald.
Plum will have it left elbow against Howard. Attacks down low. Plum shoots. She's got the layup. We have a 2-point game, 66-64, 4:40 to go.
Kelsey Plum, 11 points.
Nice, double digits. Here's Kelsey Mitchell. On top to Ari McDonald. Finds it back to Boston now. Backs down to Hamby. 9 to shoot. Aaliyah goes up. No good. Long rebound goes to Plum.
They could tie or take the lead here on this possession with over 4 minutes to go.
Here is Petty. Inside for Hamby. Kick out Kelsey Plum, the pump fake. Step back, 3. Takes the lead.
Oh, Kelsey Plum. Timeout, Indiana. 67-66, Sparks lead. They're outscoring Indiana 17-8 in this fourth quarter.
Oof. That's not good, man. The defense is kind of slacked off in the fourth quarter for Indiana.
This is what the Fever have done so many times throughout the season. They did this against the Seattle Storm. Even though they ended up winning that game, in that fourth quarter, things got a little hairy there for a while because Seattle was knocking down shots. The Fever started slacking defensively. They're doing that here. They're playing so good defensively through 3 quarters. You got to play through all 4. Indiana's got to lock in on both sides.
Feels like the Fever run into trouble quite often in the fourth quarter this season, man.
Stephanie White's got to rally the troops here during this timeout.
Yes.
They'll have 1 timeout left.
Oof, yikes, man. Hey, but you know what? They took a timeout in the first quarter. They went on an 18-2 run after that, so see if they can do that again. Guys, we have over 3,000 in the chat. We are 30 likes away for 1,200. Thank y'all so much. Let's go, man. Jose says last year, Fever blew the leads in the third quarter. That's right. They blew a lot of third quarter leads. This year, it's the fourth quarter. That's tough, man. It started by giving up that last shot in the third. Yeah, that buzzer beater by Petty Mitch gave them a lot of momentum going in this clutch quarter. And they're running away with the, well, not running with the game, but with that. Okay. Let's go, man. Rocha, PJ says, Rocha, did you see Griffin Canning possibly tore his Achilles? He's a starter for the New York Mets. That sucks.
Tore his Achilles?
Yeah.
You don't really see that too much in baseball, huh?
No, honestly, you really don't see Achilles injuries too much. I guess it makes sense that it's a pitcher because, you know, they use their Achilles a lot to pitch, I guess.
We're in a timeout here made by the Indiana Fever. They'll have one timeout remaining in the game. They're down now, 66-67 to the Sparks. Dean, thanks for the sub, man.
Wilson says, it's time for a 3, Ari McDonald's. Let's go.
Right?
She what? She made the first 3. The game has now made 1 since.
Lots of Achilles tears this year. Yeah, Ray. In the NBA, I think there was, what, 7?
Yeah, it was
7 this season.
Mm-hmm. That's brutal, man.
I wonder if that's the most ever in a season.
Gotta be.
I can't recall that many Achilles tears in one season.
Yeah. I remember James Wiseman went down early.
We're back out of timeout. It's going to be Fever basketball. Sophie Cunningham checked back in. She did so for Natasha Howard. So it will be Boston, Mitchell, Hull, Sophie, and Ari on the floor. 4:04 left to go. They have the ball.
Mitchell to Lexi in the left elbow. Inside for Ari McDonald. Kick out Sophie. Bounce past Mitchell. Step inside 3. No good. Rebound saved by Lexi, but it's going to end up out of bounds anyways. Sparks ball, guys, are up 1. 3:47 to go in the third. And quickly they come back the other way. Petty will have the ball up court. She'll have it here in the right elbow against Kelsey Mitchell. And Ari McDonald just fouled Kelsey Plum.
A lot of fouls here, man. A lot of fouls.
Not letting them play, man.
More free throws coming up for the Los Angeles Sparks. They got into the bonus pretty early in the quarter.
Mm-hmm. How many fouls on McDonald now?
Ari McDonald, let's see, she's got 3.
Okay, 3. Oof.
First free throw good by Kelsey Plum. 68-66, Los Angeles.
Oh. And 69-66. Nice.
Down by 3. Fever need to make something happen here. Ari McDonald will bring up ball. She's picked up by Shea Petty. Bounce pass to the right wing goes Mitchell. Plum gets screened by Boston. Cross-court pass. Sophie dumps inside Boston. Up at the rim. Draws a shooting foul. And that will be free throws coming up for Aaliyah Boston. That's what you want to see from the Fever offense. Just feed down low to Aaliyah. Let her go to work and do just that. Rikia just picked up the foul. Boston to the line.
And that will put Indiana to the bonus.
Indiana's now in the bonus to match Los Angeles.
Mm-hmm.
And with that, Rikia Jackson picked up her 3rd foul.
Okay.
Boston, free throw number 1. Count it, 67-69.
She makes this free throw, she'll have a double-double, 10 and 10.
If she makes this free throw?
Yes, sir. And there's the double-double, Josh.
Boom. Bank it.
Let's go. All right. 1-point ball game for the Sparks with the lead. 3:16 to go. What? Here's Stevens inside. She scores again.
Azure Stevens cannot be denied here in the second half. She's got 20 points now to match Kelsey Mitchell.
And Ari McDonald
and 1. Ari McDonald. She could tie the game at the line.
Yes.
Ari could tie the game right here at the line. Kelsey Plum picking up her 2nd personal.
That's how you respond, Josh. Let's go.
Hit that like button like Ari McDonald is hitting that shot. Where we at?
We just hit 1,200. We're 80 away from 1,300.
Thank y'all. And with that, Ari ties the game. on a made free throw. 71-71, under 3 minutes to go. Sparks have the ball. Here's Shea Petty, picked up by Kelsey Mitchell. Bounce pass to Kelsey Plum, and there's going to be a whistle. A timeout?
Timeout. Yeah, timeout.
Timeout by the Sparks.
Okay. I don't mind that. They got the game tied here. Why not? Because that's going to go away here eventually anyways.
2:53 remaining in the game. 12 on the shot clock for the Sparks out of the timeout.
Let's go.
Just a reminder, we will be live tomorrow for more Fever basketball. They're on a back-to-back tomorrow. They take on the Dallas Wings in Dallas against Paige Beckers, Arike Agumbawale, and the former teammate, Nalissa Smith. We'll see if Caitlin Clark is going to play tomorrow.
And the 4-12, so they might maybe decide to rest her again, although we're seeing them struggle right now against a pretty bad Sparks team.
Yeah.
But we'll see. Maybe they will, just to get her healthy.
Dallas is one of those teams that's very talented, but just horribly coached. They probably have the worst head coach in all the sports. Smig, thank you so much for the sub.
Thank you, Smig. Hey, we love you too, Ash and Nate.
Ash.
Let's go.
We're in a timeout here made by the Sparks.
Fever should have saved their challenge. Yeah, that was a bad challenge of the game by Stephanie White. Oof. All right. Tie game 71, Josh. 2:53 to go. Inbounds for LA coming up.
So one timeout apiece. Then yep. One timeout apiece.
Both teams still have their advancement timeout too. Hamby's got the inbounds. A crossover against Boston. Finds a cutting Rikia Jackson.
Rikia takes the lead. 73-71. Sparks.
2:40 to go here in the clutch quarter. Here's Aaliyah Boston against Hamby. Hands it off to Mitchell for 3. No. Rebound Jackson. Damn.
Let's see if the Fever can get a stop here as Kelsey Plum will bring it up to the court.
Screen up top by Stevens. Plum met up by Sophie Cunningham. Plum attacks Sophie. Turnaround shot. Up and under is good.
Wow, what a maneuver by Kelsey Plum. 75-71.
Wow.
Fever need a bucket here. They're getting dominated here. 25-13 in the fourth quarter.
Ouch. Ooh, they almost turned it over. Sophie had to save it in bounds. Here is a corner for McDonald. 6 to shoot.
Get inside in Boston.
She's fouled by Hamby on top instead.
Whew. I was about to say, man. Boston was down low with Kelsey Plum. That's a mismatch. Feed that all day.
Well, yeah. But all right, more free throws coming up here for the Fever, Josh, to make this a 2-point game.
Free throws for Ari McDonald. Ari McDonald, welcome back to the Fever. Welcome back to the league.
She makes the first, 75-72.
3-point game.
So, Mr. Fulton, how you doing, man? And McDonald makes both. 2-point game.
Kathleen, thank you so much for the subscribe. I hope you're enjoying the game there live, Mr. Fulton.
Let's go, man. Definitely got to get out to a Fever game one day. All right. Here's Shelby. She'll have it here on the right elbow out to Jackson. Jackson will hand it off here to Plum. To Hamby, excuse me. 5 to shoot only. Out to Plum. Now pump fakes. 2-1. Plum up. Fouled.
Kelsey Mitchell with the shooting foul and free throws coming up for Kelsey Plum. So many fouls here in this game. My goodness.
Yeah. Feels like almost every possession, Josh, we're having a foul now.
20 free throw attempts so far for the Sparks. 26 for the Fever.
46 combined. Wow. That's a lot of free throws, y'all. And it happened just before the buzzer went off, too, the shot clock buzzer.
I don't like that, man. I don't like that call. Kelsey Plum, she went into Kelsey Mitchell. I hate when they call those, where the offensive player goes into the defender and they draw the foul against the defender. What are you supposed to do?
Yeah. Like, yeah, you're just standing there. Yeah, and the foul did occur before the buzzer went off. Thank you.
So they're reviewing to see whether or not she got it off on the shot clock?
Yeah. Ooh. Looks like it's just out of her hands. Lex Smith in the 2 says, no overtime, please. My parlay's already green.
Let's see if the Fever can pull it off here in the last minute and a half. Thank you, Delta, for the sub. And thank you, Lex, for the $2 donation. Good luck.
Thank you, man.
Thank you, man.
30 likes away, guys, from 1,300. Thank y'all so much. Let's go. So again, we're an official review here to see if this foul by Mitchell happened before the buzzer, and it did. So free throws for Plum coming up. 2 shots. And Logan says, well, I need overtime because I need Boston to get 16 points. Oh, good luck. Plum makes the first one, 76-73. Hey, Wendell with the 10. Says, go Fever. Great job, Josh and Rocho. Aloha from Hawaii.
Aloha to you, Wendell. Thank you so much for the $10 donation. Thanks for the support, man. Thanks for being here.
Thank you, man. I can't wait to get to Hawaii one day. One day. All right. Plum made both free throws, Josh. Here comes the Fever trailing by 4 with 1:18 to go. Boston inside. There you go.
Aaliyah Boston with a clutch bucket right there to cut the lead to 2. Robert, thanks for the subscribe. Now let's see if the Fever can get a stop.
Here's Hamby. 1:05 to go. Petty inside. And we're going to get a jump ball between McDonald and Stevens.
There we go. There's the hustle. There's the hustle.
Oh,
from Ari McDonald.
Like, Josh, already Stephanie White has confidence in this girl to put her in the fourth quarter, late in the fourth quarter.
Ari McDonald has 14 points in her return to the Indiana Fever. She just assisted on the other side to Aaliyah Boston, and over here, forcing a jump ball.
Stevens won it. It's Sparks ball 5 to shoot. Plum against Mitchell. Kicking inside. Rakia Jack. She missed. But the rebound by Happy and the score
and 1. My goodness. Now the Fever are getting beat up inside.
Yeah.
The Fever were getting beat up in the interior in the second half especially.
The points in the paint, Josh, it is now 42-28 LA.
42-28 points in the paint?
Uh-huh. Oh, damn. Hamby will miss the free throw, but the rebound by Steven Sheen gets it in 1.
Are you kidding me?
Bro.
Hendricks home, thanks for the sub. Are you kidding me?
Bro. You had 3 Fever player right there, Josh, and they let Stevens get the rebound.
Dude, Indiana's just too small right now.
Oof.
Indiana's just too small.
Maybe you got to think about playing Michaela Timpson a little bit more. Stevens sure make her in 1. It's a 7-point game. Timeout Fever, 49 seconds to go. Damn. You're down 7 with 49 seconds to go. They got outscored 32-17 in this fourth quarter. Fourth quarter issues all season long for the Indiana Fever. And right here in this game, they're just small. They're just so small against LA. Wow, man. 44 points down the paint for LA all game is freaking wild. That's what happens when you got Dantas overseas. You get rid of DeWanna Bonner. You go a little bit more smaller with getting Ari McDonald, who's been great tonight. All right, so here comes the Fever with the inbounds. 49 seconds to go. They did not use a regular timeout. They used the advancement timeout. So they still got 1 timeout remaining. Lexi Hall's going to inbound quickly to Mitchell. She's double teamed. Corner 3. Airball it. McDonald gets the offensive rebound to Boston. Her step back 3. That's too strong. And a rebound by Hamby. Oof. And Lexi Hall's going to foul Kelsey Plum with 36 seconds to go.
Free throws coming up.
Wow. So it looks like another loss coming up for the Fever, Joshua. A team under 500.
It's been a rough season for the Fever. Not going according to the plan. high expectations from the offseason with all the acquisitions made. It's been a rough go here. Caitlin Clark dealing with injuries throughout the season as well.
First free throw's good for Kelsey Plum. 8-point game.
Fever will take on the Wings tomorrow night on a back-to-back. They'll travel tonight to Dallas and take on Paige Beckers, Arike, and Alyssa Smith.
Free throw was missed, Josh. Rebound, Lexi Hall. And a timeout here by Indiana.
33 seconds to go.
Just bad, man. The way they got beat up inside. They couldn't take advantage of all the steals and the turnovers. Just brutal, dude. Hey, but guys, we got over 1,300 likes. Thank y'all so much.
Hey, thank y'all. Thank y'all.
Let's go. Sophie is gassed. She played a lot tonight. Sophie had arguably her best game since coming back from injury tonight. She was really good. Hey, Walk King, you have a good night, man. We appreciate you, bro. Walk night. Thank you, man. Oh, thank you. So game leaders tonight, Boston with 10 points. Rebounds 10. She's got a double-double. But feels like kind of a quiet double-double tonight, Josh, for Leah Boston. Very quiet. Point blank, we'll see if CC plays tomorrow. The fact that they lost tonight, if she was just resting, maybe she will. But if she is still injured, that groin injury, she probably won't, because they'll give her 5 days of rest before that game next week for the Commissioner's Cup against the Lynx. Stevens was huge. Dude, Paul, Stevens was incredible in the second half, especially the fourth quarter. Stevens was awesome. All right. 33 seconds to go. Inbounds here for Indiana. Here's Boston up top against Hamby. Hands it off here to Ari McDonald. She's got it. Got to do something. Hands off to Sophie. Deep three. Back arm and no good. Rebounded by Hamby and a foul by Lexi Hall.
More free throws coming up.
They kind of just try to shoot themselves back in the game towards the end of this, and it just did not work out. The Fever. Tough one, man. They're about to go back under 500. 7-8 now is going to be Indiana.
Bad coaching? Yeah, I didn't like the coaching either. And the lack of adjustments here in the fourth quarter. They were just non-existent. Non-existent here in the fourth.
Oh, fuck, that hurt. I know Stephanie White's got a little bit of criticism this year for how she's coached. At times she's looked really bad. At times she's done a good job. Howard's going to check in for Boston. Hamby's going to make both free throws. 10-point game, 22 seconds to go. Ari McDonald's going to bring up the floor. She's going to attack, go past Petty, go inside, met up by Kelsey Plum, almost traveled, throws it up, no good. Tip in, no good, and a foul. Foul here by the Sparks. It's going to be Michaela Tipson. Going to the line for two as Hamby just picked up her second foul of the ball game. 12 seconds to go. Tipson, the rookie, looking for her first points of the game here. It's been a really up and down season for Indiana. First free throws missed for Tipson. Of course, Brianna Turner, we're checking here for Lexi Hall. Turner. She actually got some playing time tonight, more than usual. Tipson missed both free throws. Rebound here, loose, picked up by Stevens. She's going to hold on to the ball. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This game is OVA over. LA wins it by 10.
Rough quarter right there for the Indiana Fever. They got outscored 35-17. That's where they lost the game. That's where they lost the game. In the fourth quarter, the Sparks beat the Fever up inside. Despite the fact that the Fever played pretty damn good defense through 3 quarters, in the fourth, they just could not adjust to what the Sparks were giving them. They got tore up in the paint, 42-28. They forced 19 turnovers and scored 17 points off of them, but most of that was in the first 3 quarters. In the fourth, they just got beat up on both ends. Stephanie White made no adjustments in that fourth quarter.
When stuff's hitting the fan like that, man. You got to be able to adjust if you're the head coach. Tough one tonight.
That was rough.
Feels like I think you mentioned the other day, Josh, where they're like the Warriors, where they're big time favorites. They tend to lose.
Aaliyah Boston, they did a good job on Aaliyah, double teaming her, frustrating Aaliyah. She was 4 for 13 from the field, 12 points, 10 rebounds. She had a double-double, but didn't shoot efficiently. She had 5 steals, too. If you just look at the box score, you'd be like, you know what, that's not that bad. She looked frustrated out there. The Sparks were hounding her all night long. Azurá Stevens blew up in the late third quarter going into the fourth. She had 23 points. She ended up being the highest scorer for the game. 23 points on 9 for 12 shooting. Dearica Hamby, 5 for 8, 14 points. Rickea Jackson, 14 points. Kelsey Plum blew up in the second half, 21 points. At one point, she was struggling, and then she blew up. So Indiana just got outworked in the fourth quarter, and no adjustments made by Stephanie White.
Sucks to see it. They've had troubles all year long in the fourth quarter, and it continues to snake bit them tonight, man.
But tomorrow is a new day. The Fever will be taking on the 4-12 Dallas Wings.
So what? Now they took on the 4-11 Sparks tonight. The 4-12 Wings tomorrow. They gotta get the win without or with Caitlin Clark. I have to, man. Rashir the Choosers, y'all gonna finish the second round as well tonight?
I'll put it on.
Oh,
but I'm not gonna finish it.
Yeah, we're only at pick 41. There's still 18 picks to go. 19 picks to go.
Yeah, I'll put it on, but I'm not gonna finish it.
Thank you, Rashir, with the 2, bro.
Thank you, Rashir.
Fireproof says, man, the Fever might just lose tomorrow, too.
They could. They could. If you lost to a 4-win Sparks team, you could lose to the Dallas Wings with Enrique and Paige Beckers. Yeah, it's possible.
They better not, man. They got to have a bounce back game tomorrow. You know, they're kind of, over the last couple of weeks, they've been 1 over 500, 1 under, 1 over 500. They've been hovering around, so they got to win tomorrow, get back to 500 again. We'll see. We'll see. Caitlin Clark plays tomorrow. So the oh, that's right. That was the Suns pick. Okay. It's not the Warriors pick. That's right. Kentucky. Savvy lost to the Sparks. They're a really bad team. Yeah, this is a bad loss tonight, Hank. It's a bad loss, man. Damn, our hat is nice. That is a clean hat. Clean draft hat for the Warriors. Based on the last couple of games, CC playing tomorrow wouldn't help much. We'll see, Dr. Sarah. She's got to find her shot.
Maybe she just rest up.
Give her a nice 5 days of rest before that cup game next week.
Here, true.
So, man.
Mavericks Lakers Summer League opener. When is that? Later this month, right? That's coming up soon. Or July, I'm sorry.
Lucy, what, like the second week of July, I believe, is when the Summer League starts. So, yeah, soon. Stop the glaze, Roger. Who am I glazing? I didn't glaze no one.
Tyrese Proctor's still there. Ray Anand's still available.
Wow. So I'd say like the Warriors to get Proctor, but we don't need another guard. You want us to draft Rocco Zalowski this year? Interesting. Okay. Sacramento Kings. Who are they taking?
Maxime just got taken by the Kings. I was just mentioning him.
Hey, let's go.
20-10 guy from Stanford just got taken to Sacramento.
Our entire division's going big right now. San Antonio, the Phoenix Suns, the LA Lakers, and now the Sacramento Kings.
Maxime Ray Anand, like I said, 20 points, 10 rebounds a game, can hit the three-pointer, can shot block as well. I like this guy.
He was top 15 in the nation and blocks this season. Top 15 in the nation. Roche. Oh, he's a center. I would love for the Warriors to draft another center. We've, Trace has looked great at times. Corian Post looked pretty good last year. Mike Dunleavy seems to drop pretty well in the second round. Whoa, how are they not going to fire Stephanie White like that? Now, if they end up having an under 500 season or barely over 500 in the season, maybe, but it's only her first year here. All right, Devin, we'll see you tomorrow, man. Don't tell me what to do. Should I like the Suns pick we just got? Yeah, you guys drafted somebody out of Kentucky. I didn't see who it was. Who was it that you guys just drafted? You guys drafted Barrera, a guard out of Kentucky. Kobe Brea, a guard out of Kentucky. There you go. So another guard for you guys. Charles, saw that you sent me. I'll check it out later. I think I'm gonna check it out now. Let me see. All-Star finalist. Where's... Oh, there's no DH. Show her name starting DH. Okay. Helly? Wow. All right, I'll check that out a little bit more later. Rasier, sorry. Who did the Lakers pick? Y'all picked Theo, the guy from Arkansas, a center. A big man from Arkansas. So good job. That's why I was mentioning. Y'all went big. Sacramento just went big. And Phoenix has gone big yesterday. So we need to match that, man. You took a forward out of Arkansas. Abdul Therio. Yeah, Theo. Jets, this is better. This is definitely one of the better Sparks games. Good job on Lane for making adjustments with Fever on a run. They could really use another good role-playing guard. What's your thoughts on LA? They are talented. They really are. This starting lineup is great. As Josh mentioned, they're down 4 players right now. Cameron Brink hasn't even touched the floor yet. So maybe if they could get going as a team, get healthy going forward, who knows? You don't have to be over 500 to make the playoffs in the WNBA. Maybe they get going, they go on a little bit of run, and they can make the 8th seed or something. Because this team's got talent. They just got to put it together and stay healthy. Jacob, we have not drafted yet. We traded down from 41, and we got picks 52 and 59. So we got 2 second-round picks coming up. But we're only on pick, 43, 44? We still got a while before we draft. Like, damn. Grayson Allen's a very strong trade candidate for Suns after the selection. Kobe Bryant. Okay. I want to doubt they try to reroute him, just like oh yeah. So what? They're gonna try to reroute both Jalen Green and Dylan Brooks? That would make no sense. Sir, I'd love to meet Mr. Iguana, man. That dude was cool. Hopefully we see him make an appearance in NXT or something sometime. Yeah, Exile says Fever had a lead before I took a bath. They came back at them at bath and the Sparks won. Yeah, the Sparks did a great job outscoring the Fever 35-17 in that clutch quarter. Stevens had a great second half. Plum really took off. Jackson had some nice shots. Indiana just got dominated in the paint, especially in that second half, and they lost. I don't think the Suns will reroute Jalen Green. Yeah, we'll see. There was those rumors when the trade first happened, Bradley. Arturo, yeah, that's what people were saying, that Cannon tore his Achilles. And I saw Goodman say all he was doing was chasing after the ball. That sucks, man. That freaking sucks. Throat itches, damn it. We'll see, Razier. We'll see who we draft. We still got like 9 picks away from us. Earned it says all love for Canada. What's up, Earned it from Canada? Well, there. Arturo, I'll have to check out that injury, man. That sucks, bro. Like, everybody's saying it's a unique injury of how it happened. I gotta check that out. That sucks. And he was having such a good year, too. Your former pitcher, Canning. You're having a great year for the Mets. Now they're down Senga, they're down Canning. They're down bad. Sounds have had an A+ draft. Sounds like they've had a pretty damn good draft, man. What was up? Washington? No, you. Oh yeah, it is proposed trade to Washington. I like how it says Utah selection, but they had Washington in the background. Okay. This depends who wants it in the most. The Fever lost their heart a little bit. Just played awful down the stretch, as always. Been a rough clutch quarters this year for Indiana. All right, y'all check that out. Warriors about an A drafted, done nothing. Yeah, we haven't done nothing yet. We would have had a first round pick, but it went to Miami for the Butler trade. Yeah, J Dog. Free agency be starting here pretty soon. Free agency be starting here pretty soon, man. This offseason is gonna go by pretty fast. John Plum did a great job today in the second half. Especially going down inside and drawing a lot of fouls. Chamar Watkins, a wing out of Florida State. June 30th is free agency? Yeah, as I was saying, it's almost here. It's almost here. Free agency is almost here already. That's coming quick. My Excelsis Fever needs CC back. They're now sub 500. We'll see if she plays tomorrow. We'll see. I don't know. They're facing a 4-12 team. They might just decide to rest her again. Who knows? 30 likes away from 1,400. Thank y'all so much. Let's go. Appreciate y'all. Hercules. Fever beat the Liberty. They did. But they've looked up and down since that Liberty. And that was the first game Caitlin Clark came back for and Sophie. They won that game, but they've been really up and down since. That's right, Earn It. Tomorrow's the NHL draft, man. Can't wait. I'm guessing it's going to be Michael Missa. I'm a Sharks fan. I'm guessing that's who we're going to draft tomorrow, number 2. Although I hope the Islanders take him and we can chef the defenseman at number 2. Because we really need a defenseman. We have a nice young core of forwards. Sharks really need to start building up our defense. Besides, obviously, Sam Dickinson. I saw that at Turo. Bailey's announcing the Sharks picks. We got 2 of them tomorrow, man. That's freaking awesome. She's from San Jose, so it makes a lot of sense. Hey, Bailey. Well, CJ, we still got about 7 more picks to up, man. I know we'll have 2. We'll have 2 picks within 7. 52 and 59, Bob. Warriors are 52 and 59 tonight. Late picks. We're at what pick is this? 44. We're at 44. Chicago's up next, actually. Oh shit. I thought you 55. Oh, Chicago's up next at 45. So it'll be their second pick of the draft. They're actually on the clock because the pick is in for the Thunder.
Huh. The Thunder?
Hmm? Wait, let's see. Yep. Nobody's trading this pick. Girl Jets, get out of here. Get out of here. Let's slap you. They do have 55. Okay.
What are you talking about?
But you guys traded 45. You got 55.
Yeah, that's what I said multiple times earlier.
That's what I thought. I hate that it still shows Chicago's pick up there. I hate that. So that's that'd be the second LA pick then. Because LA, they traded up earlier, and then they traded up to that Chicago spot. So it's the Lakers pick coming up. Well, John, we'll see about CC tomorrow. We'll see if she plays. Just depends. Brooks Barn is there. Northwestern Ford. Northwestern. It's got nice hair, bro. I wish I had that hair. Thunder have a big lineup? Yes, they do. Oh, yeah, that's right. That was a Thunder pick. So they pick another front court guy. Yeah, what the heck, Jets? Weird. Nah, CJ. Jets was just kidding. But if Bradley Beal would get, let's say they buy out Bradley Beal, because we're not going to obviously trade for him. If the Suns were to buy out Bradley Beal or trade him somewhere and they were to buy him out, Warriors could look into Bradley Beal. I wouldn't want it, but they could look into Bradley Beal. We need scores, so. What's up, JC? How's it going, man?
Hey, JC.
JC. Nas. Reed. Michaela, maybe play Michaela Tipson ever. Well, she played a little bit more tonight.
A little bit in the first half.
Well, maybe Stephanie White should have put her in when she saw all those rebounds happening by the Sparks. To get a little bit bigger. Rozier, you would take Bradley Beal on the Cavs? Okay. Hey, Cam Johnson, you have a great night, bro.
See you, Cam.
Later. Did Tipson miss free throws? She did. She did, but she could do other aspects. They need her out there for her size, Dr. Sarah. Doctor. I would send Bill to China. I'm sure he's probably going to be going there soon. Bradley Beal's washed. He doesn't play. He's always hurt. Mayo Clinic Square, Minneapolis, Minnesota. Minnesota's been trading back a lot. Got some picks of cash. Yeah, y'all had the first pick tonight. You guys traded it to Phoenix. I guess you guys traded back a couple times.
Josh, the Bulls traded with the Timberwolves. The Bulls traded with the Los Angeles Lakers, who then traded with the Minnesota Timberwolves to move up. So this is a proposed trade to the Wolves.
See who they take with this second round pick. Greg says Phoenix should trade Booker. They're not going to trade Booker. He's their guy.
If you want to do a complete rebuild, you could do that. If that's what you wanted to do. You just added 3 good young pieces. 4, actually. You have Jalen Green. You have now Rasheer Fleming that you drafted today, Malawak, Mark Williams. They're not going to trade Devin Booker, but if they were, that would be because they're doing a full rebuild, pretty much, centered around Jalen Green.
Booker's young enough to still get. Booker's still young enough to get a really good pool of prospects back in picks.
But that's not going to happen.
He's their golden boy. And shoot, they traded a 2029 first round pick to get Mark Williams. I know that's 4 years away, but still. Instead of getting assets, they gave away assets. Bob Myers. Come back, Bob Myers. He left at the perfect time. Well, Rozier, we'll see the Warriors draft that Zabriskie 7-3 center, man. That'd be great. But I have a feeling we might go for a forward or a wing. We might go for a forward. Especially if we're going to end up losing Jonathan Kuminga. Hi, Coro Wright. Hello. How's it going? Yeah, it's trying. We traded the 41st pick to the Sun. You want a wing? Well, go get some wings, Arturo. Go get some wings, bro. Give us Kuminga, Rocher? Well, I don't know what we get back from you guys to make salaries work for us, man. But if we could get Wiggins back, I wouldn't mind that. Or Bam. Nah, that ain't gonna happen. We'll give you Kuminga and a couple first-round picks for Bam. I think, again, we don't have the money for him, so. Oh, there you go, Rozier. There goes the center you're talking about. Roko Zalewski, the center from Australia, goes to Minnesota. Say his name and he gets drafted. Oh, there goes the center for us. Yeah, this dude's tall. We got 2 centers this draft. Yeah, Nasri's probably gone, JC. We know you said last night that he's a fan favorite over there, but sure seems he might be gone, man. Bobby Cock to the juices. Rocha, Arturo wants a wing player, not food. Wake up. Hey, listen, there's nothing wrong with wanting food, okay, Bobby?
You tell him, Bobby.
Thank you, Bobby. Thank you, man. JC says, yeah, we might be getting rid of Nas, which absolutely stinks. Unfortunately, that second apron, man, we saw what Boston's already had it done. OKC's going to have to do it here in a couple of years. Unfortunately, that second apron sucks. That really, really sucks. Just hope he goes to a good team and performs well. Hopefully he comes to the Golden State Warriors, JC. Not just so we can have him, so we don't have to face him anymore. He's a Warrior killer.
Have a good night, Paul.
Later, Paul. We love you, man.
Thanks for hanging out with us today, man.
Nas Reed banners. Arturo. The second apron, Bobby, that's like the second tier. Like, if you go to the second apron, it's going to cost you a lot. You can't really sign free agents. You can't get people off the waiver wire. Second apron stinks, but it prevents super teams. That's why Boston had to trade both Holiday and Porzingis. They're now back in the first apron. Arturo, I'm going to throw you to the ring apron. Bob, I hope
PJ on Twitter right now.
No shit.
I got a couple of his tweets. He said Tyrese Proctor still being on the board is crazy. He's going to be a solid player. I agree. He's still available. Just still now.
Yeah, his Boston just won a center. Amari Williams out of Kentucky, so he's still there. Who's next? Milwaukee's next, unless they traded that pig. AR-15 were next. Or he declined an extension today, Austin Reeves. Well, there's what a couple. PJ says, hey, get off of Twitter, Josh. Shut up, PJ. You have pick 49ers here, so you guys are almost up. 2 more picks. I saw y'all got spanked today, PJ. That's tough. I think I had the Tigers picture or something like that. I don't remember. I checked fantasy not too long ago, and I saw y'all got spanked. I hope JC says, I hope Brian Nimhart gets drafted. He was great this year and had a great assist to turnover ratio. Yeah, Andrew's brother. He also went to UConn, right, JC? Whoops, why did that reset? Arturo says the Tigers are great. They're the best. Aren't they the best team in baseball right now? I'm pretty sure they are. Good for them, man. I'm happy. Their rebound went great. Rebuild, excuse me. The rebound went great.
You sent a trade offer for Art? I didn't say that. I'll check that out.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Oh, Nimhart went to Gonzaga. Actually was in a class with him. You were in a class with Aaron Nimhart? That's dope, JC.
With Aaron Nimhart?
Yeah, Andrew's brother. That's dope. What class was it, JC? Well, what class was it? Because, like, I know sometimes, like, well, I guess it's the bigger basketball players. Sometimes they don't go to in-person classes because they're going to get spammed. Intro into sports management. Oh, that's dope, JC. It's hella dope, man. Oh, here comes Shams. I wonder if we got another trade. Rocher was spammed in high school? What the heck does that mean, Arturo?
He said you were what?
Spammed.
He was spam.
Hey, I was just an innocent little Rochi. Yeah. We didn't have bullies on our school, at least not to my knowledge.
I'm sure there wasn't bullets at your school.
You were too afraid of me.
Sure.
Oh, ugh. Bradley, you're studying sports management right now in college? That's dope. That's hella dope, man. Hey, what's up, Matthew Dog?
What's up, Matt? What's good, brother?
Good to see ya. Is this the Bucks pick? Yes, it is Bucks pick. Okay. Rocher was the kid who did the 10-mile run in PE. You think I ran in PE? All right. Is he good? Rocher got a lot of. I've never had spam. I've actually never tried spam before.
Where are you guys drafting at again?
52 and 59.
52 and 59. So coming up.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
We'll be out at the 51st draft pick. We'll be out, guys.
We won't know who the Warriors draft. Windhurst. 2 more picks for the Cavs. Yeah, you guys are coming up.
Why don't you take a point guard right here, Milwaukee?
Yeah.
Take Proctor right here.
Mm-hmm. He's the best available on whose board is this? Jay Billis's board.
Pick us up for Milwaukee.
Is there a 69 pick? There is not, Arturo. It only goes to 60. Is Proctor a doctor? Maybe he is. What?
Is that all just one name? Markovich.
Oh,
okay. No, it's Markovich.
Okay. Wait, let me see. Oh, let's refresh.
He looks like he's 15 in the face.
Oh my god.
He's a young dude. He's from Serbia.
Serbia.
Well, he's probably gonna be pretty good.
Yeah, with Luke guy.
Like, all I know, he has a Vich in his name. He's from Serbia.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably gonna be a baller.
Bukovic. What a first name. Bogo Job? What the?
DiCaprio would love him, Joe. Arturo.
What the heck? 37% free 3-point shooter last year. Not bad.
Where's your one of this guy right here?
Bogoljub Markovic.
He wasn't on the Serbia Olympic team, was he? I don't think I remember this guy.
Markovic. I don't think so.
I don't remember him, at least.
He was. Maybe he didn't play.
He certainly didn't get any minutes.
Yeah.
I want to hear how he talks.
Let me hear. Okay.
I didn't expect that voice from him. Is that his mom?
Yeah.
What's crazy is that his mom's probably my age.
Yeah, because he's only 16, 18, 19.
Brooke Lopez replacement? You're probably right.
Could be.
You're probably right, man. He's got Vich in his name. He's from Serbia. He's going to be good.
It's going to be good. Just going to wait for the notification, PJ. Breaking news. Going to say Warriors side Brooke Lopez. It's going to happen. All right. All these hot moms in the draft. Pretty good. All right, who are they going? Memphis. Javon Small, guard out of West Virginia.
Why do I feel like now that you're gonna take Proctor?
It very well might freaking happen, man. I'm gonna take another guard. Cavs on the clock. All right, good luck, Bradley, Jacob, Rashid.
Good luck, guys.
Rozier wants Alex Thuning.
He wants Alex who?
Alex
Nuki?
Thuning. Nuki. I hated when people did that to me growing up.
Do what to you?
Give me a noogie. Yeah. Oh, I just gave myself one. I hurt. He's a 6'8" forward from Australia. Alex Thuning. You serve 2 sweets, bro.
You Steve. Too sweet.
So, what I want the Warriors to draft, Tristan Irving, I want a forward or a center. I'm forward or a big, bro. Forward or a big. I don't want a guard. I mean, Tyrese Pagner could be a steal at this point, but I don't know if I want him.
What movie would you guys see? Megan 2.0 or F1?
Ooh, F1.
F1's going to be the better movie. There's no doubt about that. F1's going to be a better movie. But it's late, and I am a sucker for horror movies. And I liked Megan 1. And Megan 2 seems to be pretty all right from what I hear.
Looks like the chat saying F1.
F1's going to be for sure. It looks fucking good.
Okay.
It looks good. Ooh, and it's an XD through. XD as well.
Ooh, okay.
I just got to make sure I don't sit next to anybody. Because there's a lot of people going to go see this movie right now. Is it crazy that I'm going to buy probably 2 tickets just for myself?
Oh
so
my God.
I make sure no one sits next to me?
People do that. I've known people who do that, especially like on airplanes or something.
I think I'm going to do that. Especially since I got the reward program.
Yeah. Ocho says I do that sometimes.
Okay. All right, cool.
Mm-hmm.
Because I got a bunch of free tickets still, so I think I'll just use that and just get 2 seats so that way no one will sit next to me.
Buy 3 tickets just to cover all your bases.
I will always sit at the end.
Okay.
The only way I sit in the middle is if I'm going with multiple people. So someone I know sits on my left and someone I know sits on my right. Otherwise, I'm going to sit at the end. If I'm going with just me and my girlfriend, or it's just me and Sean, or me and one other person, we're sitting at the end. If you don't want to do that, you can go somewhere else. I'm sitting at the end. Unless I'm going with at least 2 other people.
Roger, didn't some a-hole get pissed when he was sitting next to you?
What?
Oh, PJ. So PJ asked, wasn't there somebody got an a-hole that got pissed? So on one of my flights home, I don't remember where it was from. I think it was from Dallas when we came with Isaiah. And I sat next to this guy, and I wanted I'm fat. I'm a big dude.
No.
So I want
you?
Yeah. I wanted the armchair up. Because I couldn't fit. So I had it up, but a dude had a problem with it. And he
armchair?
Kept saying, yeah.
What is this, 1997 this story takes place?
The arm TV.
Armchair? Your theater still has armchairs?
No, I'm talking about a plane.
Oh, okay. My bad. I thought you were talking about a movie theater experience.
No.
Okay, so this is an airplane. All right,
yeah, this is an airplane. So I put the armchair up, and the dude had a problem with that. He wanted to keep putting it down, but he couldn't. So I forgot what it was. He just kept complaining. So there was an open seat on the other side of the plane, and the stewardess realized that he kept complaining. So the stewardess took him and sent him elsewhere, and he came to apologize to me.
He came to apologize to you?
Because he was being an a-hole about it.
You should have said, get on your knees and kiss my feet, bitch. Oh.
Whoa! Kiss my arse.
Armrest. Yeah, armrest.
Armrest. Yes. Armchair. Armrests. That's what I meant.
Oh my goodness. Who did the Cavaliers take?
Proctor.
Oh, Proctor finally off the board.
Okay.
All right, man. You great value.
Yeah.
Let's go. Good pick, man.
Okay. Yeah, he got drafted during a commercial, PJ.
I thought he should have went into the first round.
First round.
At the tail end of the first round. So, wow, man, getting him at what was it, 49?
Yeah, 49. We're coming up. This should be more for Josh. Justice, who's your actors Mount Rushmore?
Actors, Mount Rushmore. Well, Daniel Day-Lewis, Meryl Streep, William Dafoe, and I always get her name mixed up. Hold on. So William Dafoe, Daniel Day-Lewis, Meryl Streep, and Frances McDormand.
Names? I haven't heard that last person, I don't think.
She's in the movie Fargo.
Okay, I've heard of Fargo.
Came out like 96.
Yeah.
She's in the Three Billboards movie, Nomadland, Mississippi Burning, Burn After Reading, Almost Famous, Something's Gotta Give, Primal Fear. I think I'll go with those four as my favorite actors.
I don't know if I have a Mount Rushmore. I mean, obviously Adam Sandler's up there for me. I love Adam Sandler. Will Ferrell, he's up there for me. I love Will Ferrell. I don't know who else.
Man. But it's tough. It's a tough one though. Because I love Robin Williams too. Robin Williams had great range. He could do serious movies. He could make you laugh. Big part of almost all of our childhoods.
Mm-hmm.
Love Robin Williams.
I'd put him up there as number 3 for me, definitely. Jumanji, one of my favorite movies.
Jumanji, fucking classic. I love that movie.
Mm-hmm. Jumanji, Miss Doubtfire, Night in the Museum.
Hook. He played Peter Pan. That's a good movie.
That's right. Hook. Forgot about that. Bob, yes, Warriors on the clock right now at 51. Nick's picks is in.
Spike Lee is there.
Yeah, because it's in Brooklyn. Brooklyn. This is New York's first pick of the draft.
What the fuck did you just say?
So this is New York's first pick of the draft, boy.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
I don't believe him.
Oh, you can.
No, I don't believe you.
Oh, it's true. Go look it up. Oh, this is this might be at some type of studio, JC. You're right. This is no way this is at the Barclays Center.
I'm gonna go to the 10-10 showing of F1.
Okay.
2.5 hour movie. Nice.
10:10. So what? That'll probably start like 10:30.
Yeah, like 10:30, 10:35-ish.
Yeah.
Get out like around
midnight.
Close to 1 o'clock in the morning.
God damn. Gosh dang it. Sorry. All right, who's New York picking? In the Warriors are
Kobe.
Kobe
Going to New York.
I think somebody was mentioning about Kobe Sanders in last night's stream. Well, there you go. We got in Nevada.
There's like at least what, a 98% probability that he's named after Kobe Bryant.
Oh, absolutely. I'd probably put it at 100%. My wrist hurts.
Yeah, I think I'll do that too, Jets. Oh yeah, Arturo, we thought so too. Like, we didn't hear a whole lot, right? But it was pretty bad yesterday, the broadcast on ESPN for the NBA draft.
Don't tell me what you're eating.
And I saw a clip of Pat McAfee just praising Shams for the draft coverage. I don't know why, but that just irritated me. Mm-hmm. Because one thing that irritates me about Shams is that he spoils every pick, and yet he's on the broadcast covering the draft, and yet he's spoiling all the picks. Mm-hmm. How the fuck do you do that? So I scrolled immediately, and that just made me mad.
I guess he's got to praise him because they both work for ESPN.
How the fuck? Shams is great. I mean, he's so good at getting knowledge or whatever, and we all live for those bombs and stuff like that. But for the draft coverage, whether it's NFL, whether it's NBA, if you're watching the draft, getting those spoilers just annoying.
Oh, so Knicks traded Kobe Sanders to the Clippers. Now they're drafting again.
The Knicks are drafting again?
Yeah, they traded. So Clippers were at 51. They traded him Kobe Sanders. So now the Knicks are drafting again. Oh, okay.
And then coming up is going to be
Golden State at 52.
at 52.
Warriors. Hey, whoa, Jets. I mean, whoa, PJ. Be nice. Behave, PJ.
What are you going to do? Spank him?
I'm going to give him, how old are you, PJ? What? What's Spike Lee doing? Alex 30, grab Rocha, grab the man. We'll see what we do at 52. You're 17. Get out of here, PJ. You're 22, aren't you? Something like that. 23. Jacob, yeah, you guys got Proctor. Good pick, dude.
Yeah, good pick, dude. Good pick, dude.
Tyrese. Nathaniel, is PJ? PJ is older than you, huh? I know, huh? CJ, you want some Reese's chocolate lava? That sounds fire. I'm a big bag, so. Proctor was my credit recovery teacher's first name. What, Jets? Wait, did they pick? Oh, no, they didn't pick. You just ate a Pop-Tart? What kind, Bradley? What kind? Hey, what's up, Jack from Alaska? Hello.
Jackie boy, what up?
Come on, hurry up and pick. All right, Warriors on the clock. Here comes the Knicks. This is the Knicks picking again, back to back. Although they traded the other pick to the Clippers. Let's see who they took. Mohamed Diawara, Ford from another Frenchman gets drafted again.
All right, so now it's you guys, huh?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I want a forward or a big. Forward or a big. Won the bronze, the 2022 Under-17 Championship. Who are you? So Jack wants to know who's our favorite basketball teams.
Bulls.
Warriors. Are we really about to pick during the commercial? That means he's about to be the next GOAT. Come on, Warriors. This is the first of two. Warriors have 52 and then 59. Bradley, did you ever answer my question? Bradley had a hot fudge sundae Pop-Tart. Okay.
Good pull.
Okay. Never had that one. The Jokic pick was during the Taco Bell commercial. Yes, it was. Yep.
So this is the Warriors, huh?
Mm-hmm. From the Phoenix Suns. Don't even think about trading out again. Don't do it. Oh, unless somebody wants to trade as a good player for the second round pick, you know. I wouldn't mind it. You might go for a cookies and cream ice cream cup later tonight. There you go, Jets.
That sounds amazing.
Does.
So does some frozen yogurt, chocolate frozen yogurt from Brahms. That sounds
Bro,
good.
I knew you could say that. I hate Brum. Brum's a League of Legends character, so every time I hear that, I think of him. Brum. I hate Brum. Pick is in. Let's go. All right. Who are the Warriors getting? Nobody spoil the pick. You spoil the pick, I sentence you to death.
Jeez.
Yeah.
That's a death threat.
Okay. Throat itches. Warriors pick Bronny. We almost did last year. There, we almost thought about picking Bronny over the Lakers. We were gonna screw them over. Well, not really screw them over, but yeah. Oh, here we go. Who are we taking? We took him, Alex 30 from Australia. Let's go.
Aussie, Aussie, Aussie.
Aye, aye, aye.
Got a forward. Wow.
Let's go.
You go forward.
Okay.
That's the
There
guy
you
Rozier
go.
was talking about.
Yes, sir.
Nice prediction right there.
Let's go, Rozier. All right, we got an Australian. Shoot. Last time we got an Australian was Nico Manning. That didn't work out well.
Nico.
Well,
that was probably your own damn vault, Roach.
Why?
Well, you guys sometimes are not very good at developing certain players.
No, we are not at all, man.
Hopefully that's not the case here.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully Steve Kerr doesn't look at him and go, yeah, you're too tall. You're not getting played. No minutes for you.
Peter says, hopefully we traded for Giannis. Shoots. Shoots. Hope this dude's a bust. Hey, Jacob, I hope Proctor's a bust. I wish they would show his highlights.
Yeah, I want them to show that.
All right. Dang it. You got drafted during a commercial.
Yeah, commercials and then like another UFC promo here.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Alex Tui.
Alex Tui.
Right. Tui. What a name. Ooh, he can lob. Okay. Nice steal. Oh, ooh, behind the back dunk. And he can nail the three.
Is he the next LeBron James?
I hope. The greatest second round pick in NBA history, Alex Tui.
Bet. Tui.
Hawk Tui. And spit on that thing. Y'all picked Ratatouille? Shut up, Arturo.
Ratatouille? I like it. I knew there was something else there. There's some nicknames out of this guy. Who said that? Ratatouille.
Arturo. Yeah, Arturo. Stupid. That's such a great movie. I love Ratatouille. All right, one of my Warrior fans are saying about him. Oh.
What's the best ice cream flavor on a sugar cone? Cookies and cream.
Cookies. That's a great pick. That's the right answer, actually. Cookies and cream. People are gonna hate, but this is good.
The fuck is a sugar cone? You know, like a cone.
Yeah.
You know, a waffle cone or just a regular ice cream cone.
Mm-hmm.
That you can buy at a grocery store. I prefer a waffle cone.
See, like, I'm not a big fan of cones, to be honest.
What do you got against cones?
I don't know. I just don't like them.
Is it because you're a cone on defense?
Hey! I just get lazy, bro. You like cake cones, Casey? Cake cones?
Casey changing the game here. A cake cone? My big back senses are perking up.
Big back, big back. Down.
Where are you drafting now again? 59?
59.
You want to just go until 59?
Yeah, we could go till 59. That's almost the end of the draft. 6 is the end.
I still got I got plenty of time before the movie starts.
Yeah. It's up to you.
Do I though? Yeah, I do, I guess.
I say it's up to you. We don't have to. I don't care. We can, if you want, we can at least just go to the Bulls pick at 55.
That's right.
You do that.
That's right.
Yeah, what'd you decide on? F1?
I'm gonna go with. I'm leaning towards F1.
Okay.
As I get closer, once I get there, if there's just not adequate seating to my liking, because I haven't bought the tickets yet, then I'll go with Megan. But F1, I'm gonna go see that.
I gotta go check that out. I gotta hit up Rogelio, so he wants to go check that movie out. Because Rogelio loves F1. What?
Rahela just texted me. He said, I really don't want to go see that movie with Rocha. Should I block him?
Whoa!
Do what your heart desires.
He can't block me. I know where he lives. Nimhard is still there and the Pacers are up? Yeah, how about the Pacers go Nimhard's brother here? That would be something, Rozier. Pick us in. Oh, some ASMR. Have you guys seen 12 Rounds with John Cena? Yeah.
Yep.
Sorry. I didn't really care for it, to be honest.
Yeah, it was all right. One of the better WWE movies back in the day. I liked the movie with Stone Cold Steve Austin that he did. I forgot what that was called. Wasn't that 12 Rounds?
Was it? I'm trying to remember what he was in.
I
I
like
don't
to See
remember.
No Evil with Kane. I like
Oh,
that movie.
Kane. Yeah. May 19th. Y'all see the Tooth Fairy? With The Rock.
Mm-mm. I never saw it.
Yeah. I haven't seen it either.
The Condemnment?
Oh.
Is that what it's called? Okay.
Oh, okay.
It's
okay,
it's the movie where Stone Cold Steve Austin stuck on an island with a bunch of other criminals and they got to fight their way off the island or something like that.
So, Josh, we actually have the last pick in the draft. New York had a forfeit of picks, so there's only 59 picks. So we have Mr. Irrelevant.
Well, shit, Rozier, looks like we are gonna finish the draft then with you guys.
Okay.
I didn't think we would, but turns out we were.
All right. And Josh, you guys are on the clock.
All right. Let's see what we do here.
Number 55.
I miss the WWE Network original shows there. Yeah, me too, man.
Same.
Me too, especially the classic stuff. Like the Legends Roundtable show. Oh, man, I rewatched that whole thing like maybe 2 or 3 times. That was so good. Just
Oh, yeah.
seeing like Mick Foley and Jim Ross and Michael Hayes and whoever else on the panel, depending on the episode, was on, and they were just talking about these particular subjects from back in the day. God, I love that show. That was good.
I only watched a few of them. I don't remember the ones that I watched. But I only watched a couple of them. I don't remember the ones that I watched. The Legends Roundtable. I miss the WWE Network too, man.
You have a good night, Jack.
Jack.
Just catching the end of this NBA draft.
Best available: Will Richard, Hunter Sales, Izad Azaza, Ryan Nimhard, and Jackson Robinson. Did the Pacers pick it? No, they haven't. Match of the NBA in 7 rounds. They don't have enough roster spots for that, Arturo.
What movie snacks am I feeling tonight? Gotta go with the buttered popcorn and Reese's Pieces.
Josh got me addicted to that.
Popcorn, candy,
Like taking candy from a baby.
which Russia does all the time.
Hey man, listen, if you don't catch me, nobody's gonna know.
Oh. Right there's half your life savings. Good thing I have the rewards program. Get a pretty nice discount.
Discount double check?
Mm-hmm.
Rocha definitely choose to puck with mouth open. Shut up, PJ.
Oh yeah. Rocha gets his own popcorn. He's not sharing with me. And don't let him share with you either. Because there's gonna be some blowback. Like popcorn jumping out of his mouth and going back into the bag and all over his shirt and on the floor. I only feel bad for the guy who has to come sweep after Roach.
Hey, that's the job, man. It's the job. And Rocha drops the nachos. But see, I actually eat the nachos, though.
Yes. What's up, Lore?
Hey, Lord.
Rocha uses a bib.
Hey, man, a sports way bib.
He doesn't. Rocha is unnecessarily just so erratic when he eats food. He eats like he's never had food before. Like he just awoke from 1,000 year slumber and he needs to eat now before he dies. Or like someone's gonna take it from him.
Hey, man, it's all mine. Does Rocha backwash? No, I don't. I don't. No. No, I don't. What?
I would say he 100% backwashes. That'd be my guess. That was a backwash right there.
Rocha in the movie theater. Hey, isn't that the Brad Pitt guy, Josh?
You
Hey.
would. His cars are going really fast. Oh my god. Would you do that?
Bro, that
I
chick's
just got a text from
ass.
Rogelio.
Bro, that chick's got a fat ass.
Hey, fart. Should I fart now or should I go to the bathroom? Too late.
Too late. There's a toad in here. I remember when I saw Jet says, I remember when I went to go see a movie. I wanted to take a picture before it started to post on my story on Instagram, and I forgot my flash was on.
Oh god.
That's tough. Reminds me, I've seen a TikTok of this guy taking a picture of a woman's feet, and he had his flash on and got embarrassed. That would happen to me. Rocha can't fit in a recliner chair. Boy, J-Dog.
I haven't really had too many bad experiences at the theaters lately. I suppose because I go late at night and have been for the longest time. The last time someone was being an ass at the theater, God, I forgot what movie. Well, maybe it was like a couple of years ago, maybe a year and a half ago or something like that. I went to go see a movie, and it was pretty late too. And there was this guy sitting right next to me, and I'm like, there was definitely some other room, dude, that you can go somewhere else. Why are you sitting right next to me? And then he pulled out his phone, and I just stare at him. I just stare at him, and he looks back at me, and I look over down at his phone, and he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I'm sorry," and I'm just like, "Fucking dick."
Wow.
Fuck. I couldn't even concentrate on the movie. I was so mad. Like, what possesses you to just whip out your phone and just be on your phone
In the middle of a movie.
during
Yeah.
a movie?
So, Josh, y'all took a forward out of Australia as well, launching Olbrich.
Oh my goodness, the Aussies! I feel like every draft pick so far in the second round that I look up and see is an Aussie. Is an Aussie.
An Aussie. Aye. Aussie. Okay, so there we go.
I agree that, Cameron.
Later, Cameron.
A few more picks here.
Yep. It's only 59 picks this year. We got 4 left. Right. 56, 57, 58, 50. Yeah, 4 picks left. No, don't tell me what to do, Josh. Go watch a movie.
I will.
Okay.
I'm gonna enjoy it.
Oh, speaking of toads.
That was a bullfrog.
That was. Ribbit. So where's our last pick? Yes, we do, Bob.
Bad experience at fast food you had? Well, I've had plenty.
Trying to think. What's the worst one I've had? I mean, I think for me, it's just like times where my food's gotten wrong. I haven't gone in and had a bad experience. Rocha, WNBA Portland franchise fires team president? Why? They're not even a franchise yet. The hell happened?
I remember there was that one time me and Sean were really hungry after the stream. and we both wanted Arby's. Like that was the spot. You know, sometimes you just crave certain type of food.
Uh-huh.
We wanted to go to Arby's, and we Googled it before we left to see what time they closed, and we had plenty of time. Let's go to Arby's. So we go to Arby's, and we pull to the drive-thru, and they fucking shut the lights off and shit. So I pull up to the window, and there's people in there. They closed down early for whatever reason, and I got the car and I banged on the fucking window and I yelled at them. And so I was just like, "Oh shit." I said my piece, and then we left.
Yeah. Hey, Nelson Brown, $2 donation. Didn't say anything. Thank you, Nelson.
Nelson, appreciate you, brother.
Thank you, man.
There's nothing but commercials.
I know. Yeah, literally almost every pick now has happened during a commercial, Josh. Are they like trying to recreate Jokic?
Oh, yeah. My worst experience at a restaurant was at this Mexican restaurant. I didn't know the waiter set the drink right behind my elbow, and when I tried drawing my elbow back, I had spilled the drink.
Oh. Like, it's one... So, was it at another table, Jets? Because it's one thing to spill the drink at your table. It's another thing to spill a drink at another table. That's tough. Oh, shit! My chair almost just freaking...
They got my... Go.
I know. They got my desk is right here. I leaned too forward. Ooh, my heart. My achy breaky heart.
Oh,
I thought I was
going... my heart. My achy breaky
heart.
Michael
Jackson sings that.
I want to see you dress like a cowboy and go square dancing at a country club.
I would do it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Jeans and boots.
Boots with the fur. Cowboy hat.
And you wear a button-up shirt, but you only have it halfway up. Button.
Yeah.
You got your little hat on. You got your big belt buckle.
Yep. Ow. Oh, that hurt.
It's probably going to be a Golden State Warrior belt buckle or a 49er one.
49ers? Yes. Mm-hmm. Oh, hey, chat. Y'all want to see something? Speaking of sports. Y'all want to see? Look what I got from my aunt as a late Christmas present. I showed this to Josh last night.
Oh,
boom, baby.
Shit.
Look at that.
Damn.
Matt Chapman.
Roach, you got a jersey finally.
Yes, my aunt got it to me as a late birthday present. Shout out to my aunt.
Still got the tag on and everything.
Yes, sir. I'll take it off when I first wear it. First ever baseball jersey, Matt Chapman, baby. Let's go.
Shout out to the auntie. QC says a lady pulled up on my ass in traffic the other day. I usually coast to a stop until they go around. If they do that, but she went around and I rode her ass right back. Traffic just triggers monkey brain. Oh, dude. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yep. Same.
Oh!
I like that you got petty right back.
Hell yeah. See, that's how I would be if I drove.
Oh, man. That's good.
We just traded up to the spot.
Ball.
We just traded up.
Ball.
No ball. All right, who are we taking? Warrior Swap 56 and 59. Bet. All right, who are we taking? Give me another forward, Joshua. Give me another forward here.
R.J. Lewis Jr. Watch.
With the 56 pick, the Golden State Warriors select Will Richard from Florida. Guard from Florida. So we did go a guard.
Will Richard. You took a Gator, Roach.
A Gator. Remember, we streamed this game.
Woo! Versatility.
Okay. I remember being impressed with this dude when we were streaming his games in the championship. Hey. All right. So there we go. We take a forward and a guard in the draft. I'll take it. I'll take it.
Wow, Roach, a versatile player. Are you a versatile?
Oh, I'm all over the place.
I bet.
He had 18 in the championship game. Yeah, I remember that. He was good.
Well, I think that does it for us then in the second round. I guess we
Yep.
didn't finish out the second round.
Nope.
They were going to head out. Roach has things to do. I got to go see a movie.
So your movie.
Probably going to grab something. I don't know. But appreciate y'all hanging out with us tonight. Great stream.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, Fever. Fell short here. Collapsed in the fourth quarter. We'll see what the Fever do tomorrow and how they bounce back against the Dallas Wings. Paige Beckers, first game we're going to call from her.
Mm-hmm.
Starting tomorrow. Hopefully CC plays, but don't force it. Shout out to the Mod Squad, Cult of Fury Elite. Thank you everybody who donated tonight and giving us your time. We hope you guys enjoy the rest of your night. Stay safe out there, and we'll catch you guys mañana.
See ya later, alligator.
We just took some Aussies, man.
Aye. Yeah, we both took an Aussie. Let's go.
Yeah. All right.
Good night.
You bacon egg son of a bitch.